up?
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Juice, aka Knowing Their Brother, aka Rising Pharaoh.
All right, what's good, everybody? I go by the name of King Exodus, aka X.
Tonight we have a lovely guest returning back to the podcast. Your aspiring sex educator. Did I get it right?
Yes, aspiring sex educator. That's good.
All right.
We'll take that.
How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? We doing good?
We doing good. We
Yes,
feeling real
sir.
sexy tonight. Tonight's sex
Oh,
night.
Man, look, I have to get me a glass real quick. I said I gotta make this look sexy. It's just wine and glass tonight. All right. So, like I said, welcome to Talking That Talk, where we have comfortable and uncomfortable conversations. I am gonna advise everybody, whoever was curious about sex, please don't be scared to drop a question in that question mark down there below. So, X, where can I reach us at?
Hold on, let me drop out and let me come right back because I'm having trouble here.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and do your thing. I'm gonna go ahead and talk for you in the meantime. So Miss Peach,
What's that?
I see you got a page going on. What's going on with the page
Oh,
right
you
there?
see me. Yeah. So that is my sex therapy page. I
Mhm.
am currently getting my license to provide sex therapy to couples who are losing the flame, losing that fire in the bedroom, and also to individuals who are uncomfortable with their body and trying to find pleasure, either because of body shaming, body dysmorphia, or because of some sexual trauma that they experienced.
Mm.
So this is what I do. So please follow me at Sex with Peach for all your questions on sex and pleasure. I am more than happy to assist you guys. Just slide in my DMs. I do not mind. This is a time where you can slide in my DMs, and I do not mind.
Oh my goodness. So let's go ahead and start it off. I'm the guy with the questions. What are we expected to learn on tonight's episode from you?
Tonight, I am definitely going to try to nut bust these two kings. I call it nut bust because it's going to be some sex trivia. And that was just cute, nut bust, okay? So I'm going to give them some sexual trivia. I have some notes here on you guys, for you guys about the erotic blueprint. Just some things that you should know about with your body, getting to know that women, all of the different orgasms that we can achieve, how men can separate ejaculation and orgasms and be able to orgasm multiple times. As
Got
well
me
as
smiling. God damn, I'm ready.
as well as I'm going to explain to y'all the classes that I will be offering from my page. That is another thing I would like to talk about as well.
Cool. Interesting.
Okay, so we got an
All right,
interesting topic.
so I don't know, Juice, if you don't have no other questions.
Oh man, I get the ball rolling. Okay,
Go
look,
ahead.
you mentioned your class. What can people expect from the sex class? What can they learn?
So from my classes that I will be having, it's actually going to be multiple classes. It won't just be one master class. So one of my key classes, I like to call it, would be the Spit on It class for my ladies.
Go ahead.
For my ladies, as well as my gay and bisexual men, this class will be offered to you for oral pleasure to a man. So basically teaching you how to give the proper blowjob to get your man to where he needs to be every single time, ladies, because sometimes it's not about us, especially when we on our special time of the month. It's a time for us to show gratitude and appreciation to our partner at that point in time.
Preach.
Unless they are interested in getting down on the bloody red path, let them do that
Mm,
too. If you down with
mm.
that, that's a natural lubricant. Do what you got to do. Get in the shower. It don't even come down. But anyway, that's a whole different story, a whole different day. I also
Oh,
have
shit.
the lick class for my men. I have a male um, friend who it would have liked to assist me in teaching men how to properly lick a vagina without missing those key components that a woman needs. I can't teach that class because I apologize. I do not lick vagina. I just like
I
getting
mean,
mine
look,
licked.
look, look. They say, look. I'm just saying. They say women eat coochie better than men, but you can't teach the class. Let me stop.
Quick. I am definitely going to be in the class to learn so that I can have my skills together, you know, just in being able to teach my clients and just being able to have that experience with them. I also will be having a Kama Sutra class. Now, this class will be broken down into 3 different groups. One class will be a partner class. Well, you will come with your your partner, and I will teach you guys different sexual positions that you can introduce into the bedroom that may get both of you to a better orgasm, or just to spice up if you're used to the same old positions. Another step of the Kama Sutra will be like an in-person where I'll come to your home, a more private setting with you and your partner, and be able to teach you guys some things at that time. And then the golden shower package, it's actually where you will come to a hotel room. I will have it all set up very sexy, very nice. You guys will have the hotel room for the night, and at that moment, I will teach you guys some moves. I can even have like the blowjob and the lick class with you there, and you guys can enjoy the night of festivities. And my last class will be the I'm sorry, y'all. I really want to get the correct naming for these classes because I wrote them down, but for some
Yeah,
reason,
people gonna buy them for sure.
I'm sold, baby.
Tell it to them right.
I just need a partner.
I cannot find my notes exactly on my ride class, but so basically it's a rideology class where I will be teaching women how to ride. And to let you know, ladies, it's not about having knees like Megan. Megan does not have good knees. Megan has strong thighs. That's what it is. And to show you different positions, if you do have bad knees, there are different positions to where you can be the best cowgirl of your life. And just to teach all of that. Yeah, because everybody wants to give their partner the best experience. And if you feel like you're bad at being on top because you feel uncomfortable, you feel too heavy, you feel like you don't know what you're doing, we're going to get you completely out of that. Out your head and in your body is what I'm here for.
That last one, though, the one before that, that was like an Airbnb meets sex. Like, that was perfect.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Get the
best of both worlds.
We come up with an app and everything. We could take this somewhere. Right. So, you want to get into the trivia? You got some more questions you want to tap into?
I got a shitload of questions. You know what I'm saying? The most common I was going to say is like, look, you got to be able to do the cowgirl because I'm a brother from Texas. You got to be able to ride, baby. You can't ride. You can't get on this motherfucker. I'm just telling you. You can't do it. You can't do it.
You can't ride his pony. You got to get off. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, this some genuine type shit. Let me go ahead and keep enjoying myself for the night. All right, so let's go ahead. If a man wanted to, what's the best way for a man to finger a woman? Like, you know, when it comes to hands-on pleasure, right? I was told from somebody at one point in time, the best way to do it to make sure you get the clitoris is like telling the person, come here. So I just kind of was curious when it comes to, you know, with the hands-on approach, what is the best way for stimulation with the fingers?
Okay, so just to take it from basics, I would say, ladies, you definitely need to explore your own vagina first before you can instruct a man on how to touch you properly. Because if you don't know what you like from your own standards, you won't be able to direct him. Y'all would just be running around the map with no direction. So definitely go in there. And actually, May is masturbation month, self-pleasure month. So get in there, get down in there, get all in there. May 28th is actually National Masturbation Day. So on the 28th, let your shit fly. But back to the matter at hand, it definitely depends on your partner. Some women, you can do the one finger just to start off with. Make sure you use lubricant in everything that you do when you touch the vagina, because there's a lot of soft tissue, a lot of very thin layered cells within the walls of the vagina, and you don't want to tear and rip those, which is why some women after sex, you know, when men supposedly beat it up, when they pee, it's burning because the inside walls of their vagina is ripped, torn up completely. So definitely use a lot of lubricant on your hands. So you can do the one finger motion and the come here motion. I would say start softly with the clitoris. Like always start there and find out if your woman is a left. And I learned this from one of my other sex mates, sex education teachers. Find out if your woman is a left or right stimulated clitoral touch. Because
Oh, that's something new right there. That's something new right there.
yeah, and if she doesn't know her body, she won't know if she likes you to touch her more on the left or more on the right, because you can go to the right and it feel like this is a little weird, but you go over more to the left and it's like, okay, you in my spot. That's when I'm like, oh yeah, right there, because it's like y'all exploring her body together. She don't even know it. Had she known, she would guide you and be like, baby, but y'all being so smart, when y'all see that, when y'all feel that body tense or y'all hear her say that spot, y'all will remember, especially if that's your woman, to always hit that spot. And that's a good thing. But make sure that your woman has the opportunity to explore herself. So I would definitely say start at the clitoris, be very gentle, very slow, do some very slow rubbing, touching, kissing, blowing, that kind of stuff. Put your mouth to work. Put your hands and your mouth to work. Then, when she is more stimulated, then I would say insert fingers. If your woman has more of a tight vagina, start with the one finger. Some women, bigger vagina, put two fingers in there. At the end of the day, I mean, you don't want to be sticking one finger and she's just like, no, put two in there, make her feel it. Just like you would the width of your penis. Two fingers would definitely be like almost at a right point. So, and some women can take even three. So this is just all foreplay anyway. So you're just warming up the engine before you guys even get in there to drive. So, not the heavy four. Over there for it.
Man, look.
Man, look, taking notes instead of my pen working, pen moving and shit.
All right, look, what I like to tell her, like when I'm on the way home, you know what I'm saying? Look, baby, I ain't talking about food when I tell you warm up that microwave for me. Warm up that oven, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, that's a whole different thing. But that's, it can be the engine, you know what I'm saying? I like to say the oven.
Hey, play that Xbox. Play that Xbox. Yeah. Cool. I would love to get.
Okay, so this from the left side of the clitoris, or the left side of the vagina to the right side of the vagina, does that also depend, like if I was to have sex with her on her side, like it would actually have to be on the side that she's stimulated on, right? Body wise, or it still would just be stroke wise?
It would be stroke wise, and if you're talking about hitting it from the side, ladies, any type of missionary or any type of, I just got nervous. Somebody joined the live. I got a little nervous, sorry. But I would say, like, if you're hitting it from the side, I would say that that's definitely an opportunity for the woman to get what she needs as well. Ladies, missionary is a wonderful opportunity for you to use your body and not just lay there like a starfish. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said that tonight. Don't just be a blow-up doll laying there letting him control the moment. Like, I tell women all the time, get what you came to get and have it. Like, don't have a man get you to an orgasm. Like, get it in your moment. Everybody should be pleased at the end of the night. It shouldn't just be the man getting his, even if your man is a fast comer. At some point, y'all need to do foreplay. If you need to eat the cat to get you where you need to be, do what you need to do. Play with it. Foreplay. Play. So.
All right.
This
is a classic. Brought to you by Talking That Talk. This is a classic.
Brought to you by Talking That Talk. Look, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I get as classy as possible. That's why I got this glass. You know what I'm saying? You don't pinky up with these type of glasses. That's what people fail to realize. You don't pinky up with that type of glass. All right. So tell me about foreplay. Tell us about the foreplay. Like I said, for instance, on the last live, I said, look, something about like a woman just kissing like my back and rubbing on me. I'll be, look here, motherfuckers. You know, I'll be on that type of shit. So tell us about the foreplay, man. You gotta educate us on the foreplay.
Okay, so foreplay is a very sensual act. It's where you're involving your senses to get you to an arousal. You know what I mean? Like a lot of women, because we're so feminine, we're so used to men kissing us and touching us and licking us. When in actuality, because a lot of men do say that their love language is physical touch, we can use that at our advantage. Because yes, you say physical touch, you like to be touched, but what do you like to be touched? Touch him with your lips, touch him with your tongue, kiss his body parts, kiss his chest, kiss his neck. All of that ties into everything. Even some men are very, very sensitive in their nipples. Ladies, I know it's weird because you're used to having your nipples fondled. Suck that man nipples, lick them, kiss them. That would, see what I'm saying? But if your body is already hot from the kisses, oh, you're going to be like, relax. At that point, you're going to be putty. But definitely be sensual. Touch him, kiss him, especially by the ears. Men love those ears, the back of that neck. If you have a man that work out, definitely hit that chest because that area is already pumped. Make it soft, make it gentle. Kiss all the way down.
No, I gotta make the chest jump with you. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that, man. All right, so question. Give me an age when you finally start like tapping into this, you actually seeing it work for you. Give me an age after you started doing your thing.
For me, when I start seeing, what you mean, what worked for me? Like what I do or?
Yeah, what you talking about? Like, did you put the information in practice? Like, what age did you started, noticing that?
Ooh, okay. So I'm just gonna give a little backstory. I want to do this on my page, but I'll do it here. I knew I was very sexual at a young age. I was very well, let me not say sexual. I was very sensual, very into like
Mm-hmm.
my softness and being a woman and being very feminine. I was very much into that. And then once I learned about sex, I was very enthralled with the art of it. So sex to me has always seemed like an art form, as where people can express, their emotions and their feelings, not so much as pleasure. To me, it didn't come off that way. It felt like these were two people who were displaying themselves as a canvas, and this is their form of art, and they're about to
Mm-hmm.
perform that art in this way. And at the end of that comes an orgasm, comes a climax, and that's the beauty of the art of it, because both parties leave out feeling relaxed, feeling like they have released all of these endorphins and all of that within their body, all of this serotonin, all of that was released out of them. And I was like, oh, I like that. So I started, and it's funny because, I'm not a hoe, and I love hoes of all kinds. I do. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with being a hoe because that's not even a real thing. We're humans. We have sex, and sex is just an enjoyable thing. You're not a hoe for it, no matter how many sexual partners you've had. Your vagina still work, your dick still work, it still smells good. You're doing your
If
thing.
it's still working, it's still good.
Yeah.
Huh?
But I've had the pleasure of having sexual partners who allowed me to be myself and allowed me to suggest things, and they were okay with trying them because I was just curious on to see what I liked, and they were okay with, because it wasn't nothing like too outlandish starting off. But they were like, okay, and I was like, okay, yeah, I like that. Let me try this. Let me try that. And I
Okay.
just started doing what I was either seeing, because I've watched porn quite a bit, and I started either implementing what I was seeing or what I was researching, what worked for me, which is kind of like how you find out your erotic blueprint, pretty much. You know what I mean? You build on different things. So we can talk about that too if y'all want to. The erotic blueprint.
That's cool. I got
Gotta
another
pour that
one.
glass of that.
All right, so I don't know, like for people that I notice that's like very sexual, they either like a pain freak, adrenaline junkie, or something like that. Do you fall into any of those categories? Like, do you have a high tolerance for anything?
I have a high tolerance. I'm not a pain junkie. I do have tattoos. I do like some forms of, what's the proper term for it? I do like some form of like BDSM, which is a little
Okay.
bit on the I don't
Pain
want to say
side.
extreme side, but more of the kink side. So I
Mhm.
wouldn't. I wouldn't say that it's like pain or high tolerance. I would say that I have more kinks than anything that I like.
I think so.
But
Mhm.
yeah, kinks are definitely a thing that people need to explore
Mhm,
Mhm.
because it
mhm,
can
Mhm.
definitely give you what you've been missing if you've been feeling like sex hasn't been getting you where you need to be. Um, but I wouldn't say that I have a high tolerance for pain or what was the other thing you asked?
Adrenaline junkie. Like,
Adrenaline.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I learned this in my class with Ruth Scott. She's a beautiful spiritual coach. She has been coaching me for like almost a year. When a woman is too much in their sexual energy, it'll come off a lot masculine. So if they have that adrenaline junkie rush or that pain rush, it's coming from a very masculine energy space. If she's a more sensual, more soft woman, that wouldn't be something that will appeal to her. But people do change in the bedroom versus in the public's eye. But if she's more of a soft woman, she wouldn't want to be treated in that harsh manner. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So
She's dropping P, fellas. I don't know if y'all picked it up.
Man, look,
That switch up your
man,
whole
look, like,
approach on who
look.
you going for. Go for the ones that got that image, that soft, gentle image. Yeah,
exactly, got that
they're gonna
smelling
switch
like
up in a.
roses and daisies and cakes and pies. Go for them type.
Hey, that's what you go for.
Mm.
Keys. All right, Juice, what you got?
Now, I was just gonna say, look, me personally, like I said, I like my women soft. I like the feminine energy. But
Mm.
I always just say, like, if a woman called masculine, I know she got good fucking skills. Like, and like people don't want to like necessarily agree with it, but like masculinity, a woman with masculinity does have good fucking skills. Like, I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Mm.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind it. I don't ever take masculine women serious though. You know what I'm saying? But I know she can fuck though. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a question
Like, you
for
know
you
what I'm
on that.
saying? Look,
I got a
the
question.
See,
bedroom, the
see,
bedroom,
see, see.
I got a
listen,
question for you on that.
the
I'm about to wait. Let
bedroom,
me come out and say
We're
something
gonna
real
talk.
quick.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
you know what I'm
talk.
saying? I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk.
All right.
Listen, the bedroom when you have sex with a masculine room, it sound like a rap battle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both gonna just be talking shit to each other. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna win this battle though, but I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like hype me up, talk that shit. Let me lick my lips to it and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Tell me, you know what I'm saying? Tell me, look, I'm putting this pussy on. Like, yeah, you doing your thing. You know,
but you
you
ain't
know
gonna
what I'm saying?
wipe her.
Like,
You ain't gonna wipe her though because she's just a good natural
Well, I don't
partner.
know. I don't know.
I
She
don't
might get it.
know. I don't know,
But
She
bro.
got
are
a
you
chance.
wiping
She got
her?
a
Are you
chance.
wiping her because
She got a chance.
she's good in the bed, or are you wiping her because she has good feminine qualities
Hey, listen,
that
bro.
appeal to
Well, we
you?
talking about the rap battle right now. We talking
Oh,
about the
oh,
bed.
I'm saying like you talking shit to each other. Like
You gotta
I don't
come
know if
back on
y'all
another
ever like
topic for that
you know what I'm saying.
personality shit.
Listen.
Now I'm bullshitting.
I'm
Mhm.
a professional shit talker. You know what I'm saying? If she can talk
okay.
that shit while taking dick, ooh,
She can be
I gotta
She
sensual.
got a
see
She can
that.
be
ring, huh? She
feminine
got a
and
ring,
talk
huh?
shit. Hey,
You know what I'm
them
saying?
soft girls, don't get them wrong. They get hard in that bedroom. You hear me? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
she gonna talk that
Mm-hmm.
talk.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna be
All
soft.
right.
All that soft shit gonna come out. Then you gonna be the
I told you.
rip
I
the
know.
sheet
I know what
off.
I like. I love feminine energy, but like I said, masculine
Mm-hmm.
shit. You know what I'm saying? I know. I said, look, like you know what I'm saying. I can take out some stress on that pussy. You know what
Not take the
Hey,
stress.
hey,
I'm saying?
look. You
Let
remember?
me
You
stop,
remember?
man. I
Don't
gotta keep this a little bit
you remember?
professional.
Don't
Man.
be a
Let me
menace
stop.
when she was like, you know what I'm saying? She was trying to hold back. He was like, nah, go ahead, girl. Get
Yeah.
nasty. Be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker
That's a
turned into
whole
something else.
demon. Whole.
But hey, you gotta be able to take everything you get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If you
that's
want
right.
that.
Exactly.
So
That's
that's
right.
what she was heading
I'm with
towards. I'm
y'all.
like, nah. If the more comfortable a woman can be with you, you know what I'm saying, sexually, you will really get to unlock a lot of shit in that relationship. Her character, everything. Because she can be more comfortable with you. That's the real person that she is. So I don't do that whole suppress your energy type shit. Nah, do
That's
what you
right.
do. So Juice, question I got for you, man, since you
Man,
said
me?
that.
Me?
So
All right, go ahead,
yeah,
man.
yeah. All right,
Let me
so
sip to
you and the
that real
poom,
good. Let me sip to that. Let me
yeah,
sip
yeah,
to that real
yeah.
good.
Hey, you and the poom poom, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm doing my thing.
That's a fool.
Chick on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom boom good. She
Mm-hmm.
everything good. She doing the right
Let's
thing.
get it. Mm-hmm.
She reached down,
Mm-hmm.
look at you in your eyes,
Mm-hmm.
start choking you while she
Mm-hmm.
doing her thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you be like, hey, fuck off me, what you doing?
Man, look.
Unhands me? Or you
Man,
choke her
look, we
back? What we
nah,
doing?
shit, we gonna choke each other till one of us pass out. That's how I
Classic.
I can't.
Classic. Classic. Come on now, that's
Oh
classic.
man, you know
Put the hearts on the screen on that
Listen,
one. That's
bro, like,
classic.
I'm
That's
not gonna
classic.
lie.
You
I am
you
not
stood the
gonna
ground
lie.
on that.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The first time a chick put her head around my neck, I was like, I'm about to kill this bitch. And
Right.
the only thing I started hitting harder though. Then she started putting a little grip. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
started getting
We
more
both about
intense.
to die.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
You
That's
know
how
what
it's
I'm
supposed to
saying?
go.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody can pass out.
I had to pound it out until the
Mm-hmm.
grip got loose and she shot
Yeah.
everywhere. I'm like, God
Yeah.
damn.
That's how it goes. That's a good night.
This is how it
That's a
go,
good night.
man. This is how it go, man. This is how it
That's
go, man.
excellent.
It's gonna be a good night tonight. It's gonna be a
Be a
good
good
night
night,
tonight.
man. Be a good night, man.
Y'all is funny. Hey, I want to go back and touch on what you said about a masculine woman is better in the bed. You said you like a sensual woman. So a woman who can be a sexual, which is masculine, she can be sexual and passionate in the bed and still be a sensual woman at the end of that is a woman with balance. That's definitely the
Correct.
type of woman that you want to marry. So don't get a woman
Mm-hmm.
who's masculine like outside of the
Mm-hmm.
sex and
Mm-hmm.
inside of the sex because it's giving too
Yeah.
much repelling against both of y'all because both of y'all are trying to be masculine at that point. So get you a woman who
Right.
can be balanced in both sides and let
Mm-hmm.
that shit flow because you're like damn baby soft but damn when she get in here she a beast.
Oh no.
That's
I love the
beautiful.
Lady
sex.
in the
Like I
street
said.
with a freak in the bed.
Like I said,
Exactly.
I love feminine energy. Feminine energy, the sex is an all time high, right? Those are the
Mm-hmm.
women that's soft in everything you do. Like, listen, man. Hopefully, I don't switch while I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever just admire a woman to a point where you appreciate her, but the most nastiest shit come to your mind, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
to me, honestly, how pretty a woman is, like the
Mm-hmm.
nastiest shit comes to my mind. Like a part of my mind is like, look, you've been complimented on your beauty too much, but I gotta slut you out.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody know how beautiful you are. They didn't know how nasty you is for what the
Mm-hmm.
shit you do for me. So I don't think people be peeping that. Like I said, I'm a little bit different when it comes to some of this energy. You know what I'm saying? You say
Mm-hmm.
kinks, I got some shit. But
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and switch off that subject before, you know what I'm saying? Drink to that.
Fucking drink champs. But tapping in on that more so anybody can chime in on this. Like your image is powerful. If you take care of yourself, it's I hate when people be like, I'm doing this and I ain't looking for no kind of attention or whatever. I'm doing this for me. Nah. Everything is based on some type of image that you're trying to portray. So that's your sexual energy, your image. So if you trash that, you fucking up your sexual energy. You know what I'm saying? That you putting out there. So the more you take care of yourself, the more you look, it's gonna attract people to you and it's gonna increase that sexual energy that you're tapping into. You know, a lot of people, they have their best sex not only when the other person is attracted to them, but when they feel confident as well.
Very
And it
true.
goes a long way. You feel good, you perform good.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? My favorite time to have sex after a date is when I dress her up. You know what I'm saying? I'm dressing her up just for me. I'm dressing her down when we get back home. Baby, that's just me, baby. That's just me,
Sometimes
baby. You know what I'm saying? That's just
sometimes
me,
you don't
baby.
even get to leave if she getting dressed in front of you.
Man, look, I did have problems with that. But it's okay. We still made it a dinner. You know what I'm saying? But you know
Right,
what I'm
then
saying?
go.
Like I like the classy appeal. You know what I'm saying? Like every once in a while, like when I do dates, I'll tell a woman like accessories to wear or shoes, right? I'll be like, my favorite thing to be like, yo, do you own a pair of pearls? Yeah, put that on tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna be looking like some classic 1970s shit. We're gonna look good tonight. But when we get home, the pearls will get ripped the fuck off. You know, I'll buy you some new ones, but shit, you know what I'm saying? Put these pearls on.
Nothing but a bad.
And that's a good point, ladies. Like, especially if you and your man are going out and y'all are dressed up, looking cute, looking nice. Play that all night. Be sexy, be sensual. Flirt with him. Flirt with him like y'all on your first date, especially if y'all a couple. Make him desire you even more because especially if it's a night where y'all got dressed up, you got on a new dress, you know, you got your hair done, you looking cute. It don't even have to be an anniversary or a birthday or anything. He just wanted to take you out, and so you took a moment to be like, hey, I'm gonna just do it up, baby. You want to take me out somewhere nice? Shit, let me play on his mind real quick, because a man is very visual. He loves visual. He loves smells. He loves touch. But if he can see you and smell you before he can touch you, if he can desire you
Mm,
before he even get to that
mm.
far, oh,
Preach,
you already got it.
preach,
He already done nutted.
preach,
Oh, look, I got some
Smells
preach,
are
perfume for you,
everything.
baby. I got
preach,
some
Smells are
perfume for you.
everything.
preach. Damn,
Mm.
it's classic. It's classic. All
Okay,
right. Any
okay.
questions you want to pin? Any questions you got,
Oh, I already
Miss
let
P?
them know, like, and look, the question booth is open for anybody
Yeah,
who got
whatever
these
questions
questions.
y'all want to pin.
Like, yeah, yeah, I
Go.
mean, I do want to ask these questions. Otherwise, I'm gonna ask everything. But no, I want you to go talk about the kinks, the BDSM. You know, let me hear that. Let me hear that. Let me hear
Okay, okay, we can go there. So, just to further explain BDSM for some of the viewers who don't really know exactly what that is, the B stands for bondage, the D stands for dominant,
that.
the S stands for submissive, and the M
Mm-hmm.
stands for masochist. So, B, the bondage is basically enjoying the act of being tied up. Um, I'm gonna just be completely transparent. That's probably my favorite of the BDSM is bondage. Just because it gives the it gives, it gives the man an opportunity to be in complete control. Sometimes that's okay for me, especially if I'm with my partner and I trust him, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna tell me now. It's like, okay, I have no control over what I'm about to do. He is completely in control, and it's like an act of being just like restrained a little bit. So it's ladies. I know it sounds very weird, but look it up, try it. It's great. It's awesome. You will enjoy it because you get to see how creative your man can be with some
Mm,
rope. And
mm.
if
Man,
you're
look,
really kinky, pull out some duct tape.
I was just about to go get something out the room. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do
He
it.
always got
Leave
something.
that 50 Shades of Grey chamber alone, man. Don't
Man,
touch the
nigga,
toes,
this
man. Leave it
50
alone. Keep
shades
the
of
vault
motherfucking
closed. Keep the
melanin,
vault
nigga. Ain't no
closed.
motherfucking
50
shades out
Shades
here.
of Melanin. So the D is for dominant. This can be for ladies
Mm,
or men. I know a lot of men are dominant in the bedroom where they're taking control. You know, they have the say so. But ladies, do not be afraid to be a dominant. I ain't gonna lie, I like that part as well. Dominant woman
mm,
is someone who takes control, kind of tell the man what you want them to do to you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what you want them to do
mm,
next, you know, how to move,
mm.
you know, how to flip
I'm going with
me.
that. I'm going
You
with
you may be on top most of the time. You know, you may
Okay,
just be in control
okay.
of everything. Submissive,
Mm-hmm.
ladies, that's also wonderful. I ain't gonna lie, I like that one too because I am a sensual, very soft type of woman. I do like to be submissive, and that goes in with the bondage. When you're submissive, you pretty much are what it is submissive to your man. You know, he tell you get on your knees, get on your knees. He tell you, you know, let me choke you while I'm hitting you from the back. Let him choke you while he hitting you from the back. But this is just an
Okay, okay.
opportunity. It's just an opportunity for you to be at your softest. Men, if you want to be a submissive, this is for you to even get even more play because you're not in control. The lady is pretty much doing whatever she wants to you. So if your lady tell you to lay there, don't move. I'm about to suck you into a gummy worm. Lay there, do not move, and let her do her thing. The last one is a masochist. This is for people who like sexual gratification from pain or humiliation. This is kind of what Mark was talking about. I'm sorry, what X was talking about, where they get more sexual pleasure from pain. Some people may look at this as like fisting or like nipple clips is another one that kind of comes off as masochist. Any you know, like whipping with a chain, a whip, you know, any type of thing that inflict pleasure or humiliation. Humiliation can go very deep with this. But this is definitely the forms of BDSM that there are. Definitely try these. If anything appeals to you, do not be afraid to try them. Do not be afraid to be looked at as someone who is weird because this is just sex. Sex is an
that.
active play. It's a playground. Have fun with it.
Mm,
Do what you like. Do what, you know, find a partner who's not afraid to explore with you. Go through the playground with
mm,
you and explore your body with them because you may think that your partner is one type of way. You ask or introduce them and they may completely surprise you. And y'all may be into the same type of kinks or the same type of BDSM. I always tell partners
mm,
try dominant and submissive first. That's an easy thing to start off with. And lady, if you're
mm,
normal to being a submissive, be the dominant that night. Let your man be the
mm,
submissive. Switch up the
mm,
role play. So
Mm-hmm.
I would
Yeah.
definitely
mm.
suggest that.
Okay. Hey,
You know,
you gotta have a
I
shitload of
definitely like that.
confidence to even be able to have that kind of conversation, especially being a female.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, don't feel like you're downplaying your partner's sexual experience with you when you ask them to try something new. Um, be very gentle with it because a lot of men who are highly masculine may take it as a hit towards their penis. Or like, oh, are you not pleased with how I fuck you? And it's not that. It's just like, well, I don't want us to get bored with doing this one angle type of pleasure. Let's
Mm.
go into different levels of it. Let's explore new things, especially if this is your partner. I would always say try and introduce new things to a new partner, I would say, because they don't know you, you don't know them. So you can definitely, try new things with them because they don't know what you like and you don't know either. So you can always, be explorers with that.
Mhm.
We
You got
got a
it for your
question
first
for you.
question.
That's Ken.
What would you recommend in
All
being bonded / submissive with a sex machine? Oh, a sex
What
machine.
would
right,
you
Oh,
we're
recommend in
going
being
you a
there.
little
bonded?
nasty, huh? I see
Uh-huh.
it. Oh, I see it.
What would you recommend in being bonded and submissive with a sis? Essence, are you asking me would I suggest you be bonded when you're using a sex machine,
No,
or is
it's
that a
already
form of
going
it?
down. No, it's already happening. That's what would you recommend? Yeah, it's already going down. So
Would
that's
I
how.
would I suggest you be bonded while you're with the sex machine? Uh, with a sex machine,
Um,
no. Be what? Did you say something? No, just pointers. Oh, okay. So with the sex machine, I would not suggest you to be bonded. I mean, use bondage because it's a machine. Unless it has a timer on it, I would definitely suggest that because that can get you to definitely a higher climax. Even get you to, if you haven't scored it before, it'll get you to that point. Because you have no control of what you're doing right now. You probably can't even get up because you're bonded down. So I would definitely suggest it if you're into reaching your highest climax and just to keep coming. Bond yourself down, sis. Do not be afraid
Ooh,
of the
ooh,
continuous
ooh.
go all the
climaxes.
way, go all out,
Yay!
Oh my goodness.
enjoy the moment.
Make the hey, let
Ooh,
the
Yeah,
let the
live in it.
fountain fly. Let that fountain fly.
Yeah,
ooh.
shit.
That's,
And
that's that's that's
a sex
actually
machine.
one of my fetishes. I ain't gonna lie, it's one of my fetishes. I got a cum fetish, bro. It's just something about how many times can you make a cum? It's exciting. No, it's exciting.
Exhilarating.
People say no.
It's just
Yeah, go all out with that. If you're gonna do it big.
Do
yeah.
it big then. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And you are submissive when you're using a sex machine because you just pretty much just laying there switching positions on your own. So you doing your
Mm.
thing.
All right. I mean, look. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm a very dominant dude, right? So if I don't become dominant during the sexual interaction, it's not really that pleasurable. That's why I have to tell somebody that it's not really that pleasurable. I'm a dominant, and to a manner like I get possessive. If I ain't telling you like, yo, you better not give this shit to nobody. If I ain't doing shit like that, it's really not pleasurable to me. You know what I'm saying? There's ways you can, you know what I'm saying? What's the word? Talk a person into an orgasm. But when it's really good, I get really possessive, right? You know, with something good, you don't want nobody to have it, right? Even if it's just sex at that moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
I learned that some people like the role play of, you know what I'm saying, sex to a point, even after it, they understand it's never going to happen. But during the time period of them having sex, it's somewhat compatible to their arousal while they're having it. So, definitely just want to just say a little thing like that. Like me personally, um, I like that. I like fucking somebody in the mind to a point they ask me to pull it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, pull that dick out. Oh shit. Guess you tired of getting fucked in the mind. You know? Hey, look, that's me, baby. That's me. You gotta. Like, I think people don't do enough penetrating the mind that you gotta make them ask for it. You gotta make them demand it. You know what I'm saying? When that happens, I be smiling in my head mentally, and I just let it happen. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit, why you didn't say earlier? You know? I'm just putting y'all a little game right there, man. You gotta fuck them in the mind long enough. Make them actually request for you to pull it out. That's when you know they want to fuck. It's my favorite
Mm-hmm.
thing. That's my favorite thing, personally.
I like what Ruth just said. Men are visual, women are mental. If you can
Mm-hmm.
stimulate the mind, if you can stimulate my mind before I even get to enjoy you physically, I already know I'm gonna put it down and you're gonna fall in love because you didn't already stimulated me to a higher index in my
Mm-hmm.
mind that I already know. I can pretty much tell how a man gonna be in bed just by conversation
Mm-hmm.
because I'll know how far, how deep, how long, how good you'll be based on how intellectual, how well you can speak. And I'm not gonna say it's for every man that it's the same, but for most men, you can definitely tell where they are in bed by where they are in their mind. Are you an experienced lover or are you immature?
Mm-hmm.
So how did you learn that though? Give all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
keys
yeah,
away.
yeah. There you go.
I
There you go,
can't.
baby.
What,
There,
what
there,
was your
We
practice fail
don't
on
say
that?
that.
You ain't just wake up a master,
you
so
just
you know
wake
what I
up.
mean?
You wake up.
No. So how you tapped into that?
I mean, just being a woman, really, and just learning that a man gonna talk his talk, like a man who off the rip on the phone want to talk about sex or talk about how big his penis is, whether in the first or second day of conversation, if that's what you instantly want to jump to, sir, you might come quick. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to hype up the moment at this time, unless the
Yeah, I
woman
agree
and
to
the
that.
man are both on a sexual conversation, like y'all both giving that energy, fine. But if she's not even giving that, and you just like, oh yeah, I do some things to you. Yeah, yeah. I see you working that peach. I eat that. Will you really? Do you? If you eat me, would you know what you're doing? Really now?
Mm,
So I'm
mm,
just like, you gonna talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? Really? But a man who just wants to really
hey,
like get in your mind and ask
mm,
you about the things that you like, about your goals, about your ambitions, and
mhm,
talk about interests and
mhm,
art, music, and
mhm,
analytics, stuff like that. They're the type of men who gonna take you, slow it down, and give
mm,
you exactly what you need. Okay,
mm.
so
Hey, nailed it.
I like a man who can feed my mind first, and then I'm gonna let you
Mhm.
feed my body because my body is an
Little,
entire meal. So I
Oh,
want you to be full
okay,
little safety,
okay.
yeah.
I
just
see
as
what
much
you
as
Little
you
did
safety,
fueling
yeah.
my mind. I'm gonna fuel
Yeah.
you. So you know what I mean. That's just how it
Mhm.
goes.
I like that. I like that. Safety of sexual. I like that. I like
Hey,
that.
hey, who
I
taught you
like
that
that.
word, man? Who taught you that word?
I seen that on Facebook, man. I seen it on
Oh,
Facebook and looked it up, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want from me. But no, I like that though. I like that. I like that.
oh
You know what I
my
mean?
goodness! But no, everything you said, I definitely will
And
second.
and
Second hand that at the same time. But I would say this at the same time. Some people don't want to go through the whole path of the stimulation, like mentally. Some people like getting straight to the point. So I'll say this: if you're more on a mental basis, you ain't gotta answer. But I'm gonna ask: would you say a nerd can stimulate you to a point where his physical actions can also match up?
With his mental stimulation,
Yeah, he's a book reader. He's an advocate reader. He does things of that nature. But how would you know? Because for instance, me and X don't look like we know what we know. And that's one of our strengths. But
mm-hmm.
I'm saying if somebody had the appeal of a nerd, but he can talk that talk, would you still be able to let him perform, like have sexual performance with you?
Well, to
okay.
that I would have
Okay.
to say, it really depends on what a woman likes visually too, because he
Okay,
could be a
that's what I'm
nerd.
getting at. That's what I want to get at. That's what I want to get at.
Yeah, like he could be a nerd. For me, if he's a handsome nerd, and he can talk that talk, and I like how he's talking. Like I'm not gonna lie, yes, mental stimulation is good, but I don't want somebody that is going to um bore me. You know what I mean? Like we can have mental stimulation, we can talk about books and politics and all that, but will the conversation ever go to something more stimulating, like something of interest? You know what I mean? Because some people, they give a good mental stimulation, but it's dry, it's
Mm,
boring. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
That's a whole different type of stimulation there. That's for a whole different type of woman.
Okay.
Um,
Uh,
that won't apply to me. But back to what you were saying, if it's a handsome nerd, he talking that shit. I
mm.
don't give a fuck, nerd or not.
Hey,
I like
I'm
that.
a little nerdy. Look, I just see
Right?
Doctor
I see
Strange
the
You got
glasses.
glasses
I
on.
see the
Make you
glasses. I see the glasses.
now.
Yeah,
Hey, so,
so that's why I asked you that question earlier, like, you know what I'm saying, about being like a pain freak or whatever, because and you nailed it. Kinks. The more kinks a person has, sometimes they just might be able to make you think like, I think they got it because they have kinks. There's something about them that's different. They
Mhm.
look good, but motherfucker talking about, Shakespeare or something and Mozart.
That right
It,
there.
it gotta
Oh,
be
that's
it gotta be some kind of sexual experience in that. It gotta be. You just gotta know how to pick out your kinks and know what your kinks are. So
exactly
to the question we got, man, what is the best way for a
for
woman
y'all.
to get head? I
Eh,
definitely can go first if you
yeah, go
want
ahead,
to
go
go
first,
we
because
first.
I
definitely
don't
want
really
to
be
hear X
asking
first.
on
Go
my
ahead,
shit.
X. Go
I got
ahead,
this
cause juice
one.
gonna juice gonna juice it up every
So
time.
I'm a downplay a little bit, you know what I mean? Not saying that I can got a lot of head, you know what I mean? First disclaimers out. So you got that you got that type of head that you see, you know what I mean, that you watching like porn and all that shit where it's just sound effects, noise, shit's wild, it's out of control, and you think that's it. And then you can come across a situation where a chick get down there, it's slower pace, might suck a little harder, not as loose.
Mm,
She might be able to hit angles going up and down and all that shit. And,
mm.
you know what I mean? So it really just depends, you know what I'm saying, on like what really works for that dude, not the whole shenanigans, the charades, the spitting and the noises and the sounds and the deep throating. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you can combine it. You know what I'm saying? You can have that pace and have your slow pace, suck a little harder than that, whatever. But some, you know what I mean? Sometimes that two hand twist along with, yeah, I mean, you can add that in there too. Get the two hands, boy. Two, not one. You put two. Feel me? So I would just simply say it really just depends on the dude. Like I'm not speaking for all men, but I think every dude is different. Some dude may just like really be able not be able to he don't have a kink. So if it's a lot of noise and shit's going fast, he just may he out there. Then somebody else may be like, look, you gotta really put some work in. You gotta give me best of both worlds. You gotta give me that the you know what I'm saying, the charades, and you gotta give me that slow water suction and all that shit. You gotta do all that, you know what I mean? It's a marathon.
Not a miracle.
That's the last question I'm asking for tonight.
Yo, son,
I
what
got
the
I got
fuck?
an image, man. I got an image to
X,
uphold, man.
Oh,
X,
yo, son.
X, they loving you. They loving you.
Got an image to
Oh,
uphold. But
goodness, man.
you know what I
Oh,
mean? I'm gonna downplay myself again, Juice. You got it.
man, bro.
DM's gonna be
What the
popping.
fuck just
Okay.
happened, man? Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, God. Hold on. I gotta get my composure, man. I gotta get my composure, man. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let me get a sip of this real quick. I know this is what they've been waiting for. Let me get a sip of this real quick.
Yeah, they've been talking about the wine, man. They've been talking about the wine.
Yeah. Hey,
We're talking
listen.
about the wine.
Wine and I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So, best way for a woman to get head, I'm not gonna lie. Talk to your man while you giving him the head, right? If he responds, you'll know how good it is, right? Now,
Okay.
see, that's the thing. When it's good head, sometimes a man doesn't respond. When it's great head, he'll respond, right? If you could talk while performing, like I said, I'm a talker too, right? I don't mind teaching as you're performing oral sex. I tell you, look, stay on that head. Yeah, right there, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me, look at me. Oh, you look so pretty. Like when a
Mm-hmm.
man starts engaging and talking to you,
Cute.
that's when you know you're really doing some performance, right? Like for me, I always say, this is me personally. This is me personally. For me, if the head good, I'm not gonna lie. I love kissing my chick while she perform oral sex. Like taking it out of her mouth and just kissing her, like, damn, you're so good. Like, oh, it's the hits for me, like the performance, and I love like when she looks at it. If you can role play like looking at your man and talking to him, you can bring so much out of that man to when he comes, it's gonna be a lot, right? Like put it like this, man. I remember sometimes the head be so good, I might fuck around and say, you ain't paying no motherfucking bill this month, and just throw it at your
Exactly.
face.
I
You
was
know
just
what
want to
I'm
talk
saying?
about bills.
It just
You
it
just
just
started saying
depends
some
how
shit he don't even
well
remember
your
you said. You
performance
know what I
is.
mean?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
said that.
Like during your performance, so much is going through the mind that
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking either like, yo, she don't need to do this. I'm gonna do this for her. Man, this is so good. Yo, it's so much like when you come, you're gonna come hard, bro. Like I said, like the eye contact, the moving up. Don't forget to use them hands. You got hands for a reason. Use the motherfucking hands
I
too.
had for a reason.
You know what I'm saying?
Use
You
both
know what I'm
of them.
saying? Look like you
Both of them.
motherfucking grabs some
Talking
shit like
both
this.
of them.
You know what I'm saying? It's different ways.
It's more of like a piping motion,
Hey, listen.
like churning butter. Not
Yes, it's
Hey,
like turning butter. You can hit the, like I said, it's different ways you can do it, but like I said, I love good oral sex. Like if I'm not kissing you, like pulling my dick out and like shoving it back in your throat and kissing you, and me like ooh, like if you're not hitting me like that head trash. You know what I'm saying? I like to get nasty as fuck with mine. That's just me. I'm a nasty ass nigga.
yo, this is crazy. Yo. I'm gonna tame myself on this question. Ask somebody pay another question because this that's a hell of a
that
question.
was a good one. That was a good one. I'm glad the men got a
Oh
question.
damn, they getting on us, bro. They
Men,
want
let's
us to talk,
go.
man. God
All right, let's
Let's
damn.
go.
go.
Man, what
What
would you
would you
say?
say is the percent of times you've actually come from head versus not? Look, I'll go first again on that one. So, not disclaimer, not saying that I got a lot. You know what I mean?
How much
Anyway,
head have
so
you had, X? How much head have you had? Because it's
anyway,
sounding like
so
minimal.
this question. So I would say the percentage for me is I would say the intent behind head to me is kind of not to come. It's to like make the whole night longer type of shit. Because if my tolerance is high and all this is high, this shit is just building up something for us to tap into. You know what I mean? So it's not for me to just I'm not thinking this is the end. Unless we brought up situations earlier, you're on your cycle or whatever, or you know what I mean, whatever. But even if it do come to that, it's not the end of the night. That's just the first one or the second one. We got plenty more in the chain. We fully loaded clips over
Man,
here.
look,
we not
I love
busting and it's over. Even if it come to that.
man.
But the
I'm,
percentages for me,
yeah.
that's just getting the party started.
Mm.
That's what I look at that as, you know. Foreplay don't just have to be in the beginning. It could be in the middle. It could be close towards the end. It could pop up again. A lot of people put oral sex only in the beginning. Sometimes you can be in some situations. You can do your thing, boom, and bam. You come out of that chick, get right back to it. You're like, okay, cool. Now I'm more in the motion. You know what I mean? The night just got longer.
Hey,
That's how that
somebody
works.
say that.
It just got
You not
longer.
answer the
So
question.
that's my question. My
hey,
percentages
hey,
on that
look,
is low.
this
I
is
ain't
how
trying to
you
come
answer
from
the
that.
question sometimes. Y'all gotta deal with it. This is how you answer the
All
question
right.
sometimes.
You asked the question, so juice is on you.
All right, listen.
I think I answered
Percentage,
it.
I could
Percentages is low.
come off head
Zero.
depending
That's
how
less
I'm
than
I'm a
50
person.
shit. Less than
I'd rather
50. Ain't
come
no
off
coming
head.
up from that head.
I'd
Nah,
rather
it's
come
less
off
than 50.
head if the ass is trash. But the percentage of me coming off head is
Damn.
It's less
like
than 50.
30 to 40%. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You gotta really know how to suck dick for me to like come off a head. Or if I'm just sitting there just stuffing your face, you know what I'm saying? I can come off that alone.
Or you
I can
already
come off that
know
alone because
that's the only thing you can get that day. You know what I
you
mean?
know what I'm
Like
saying?
you can register
I,
your
like I
brain right.
said,
Gotta take
great
what you
look,
can
great.
get sometimes.
Like I said, a good dick sucker is a woman to keep for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? It's a person to keep for the rest of your life. So if she can maybe come off head, she definitely gonna stay in that category. Like, yeah, I gotta keep my eye on her. But like I said, about 30-40% times I done came off
Uh-huh.
head. Like I said, it just depends on the performance. Like I got as a dominant person, I even got like sexual rules I ain't gonna say all it is. I even got sexual rules that I put up, right? So when it comes to oral sex alone, like I said, I don't like to even come in a woman's mouth if she's not deserving of that nut. You got to be deserving of that nut for me to come in your mouth. Other niggas just like come where the fuck they want. You got to deserve that nut. Like either your head game or that ass game is on point. And I'm like, yo, you deserve this shit. Like, come here, open your motherfucking mouth up.
You got me.
But other
beat.
than that, like, nah. So like I said, I'm picky.
Got me beat.
I'm picky where I come
I'm gonna
to.
give you the warning signals. Hey, you know
I
what I
ain't
mean?
get no signals.
Hey,
Get out.
you might want to move
I
around.
ain't get
Hey,
no signals.
hey, fuck it. Okay,
Period.
cool.
Period. Beauty on duty. Period.
No signals.
If the
Giving
percentage is low, she's an amateur. I don't know about that. I don't know
No,
because
it's just
like I say,
it
some
just
people
depends
really
on the
like
person. You don't everybody don't
some
come off
really,
with it.
and some people really just have a tolerance for certain things. You know what I mean? And so this is not a question, but you know, we put it on the table during the last episode. A lot of women probably don't orgasm that much when they have sex. Okay, cool. That's great. It's a lot of men that don't really experience good head. It's a lot of men that don't tap into chicks that know how to ride. So if you tap into that situation and you got a tolerance for it, you're gonna enjoy that shit. It's not just gonna be no, oh god damn, I don't know. Nah. You're gonna live in that moment. You've been waiting on that. You know what I mean? So
Man, like I said,
wow.
you gotta be deserving of this nut. You know what I'm saying?
This is
For me,
men's
to
night.
your mouth,
For men.
that
What
pussy
makes
in your mouth gotta be A1. You know what I'm saying?
Midnight.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
a
I'm a
lot of
down
times you don't get both in your combination. So if you get both, treasure that for sure. So
I would definitely say head can definitely be an interlude, ladies, in between you trying to rejuvenate yourself.
mhm.
Just use it as a good interlude for you to, either like exit, make the night last longer, or to just give your pussy a break at
Yeah,
some
I was
point.
just about to say that. Listen,
You
I ain't
know.
dumb. I ain't dumb. I know why you sucking dick again. I'm killing that shit. I know. Oh no, let me
Like
stop.
if
Let me
he
stop.
giving it to you good and you just like, okay, I need a break and it's good. Let me go ahead and perform where I know I can perform it. Especially if you're a woman who lays there. So do what your best assets are. Use those. Play up on those. Because sometimes, like they said, the vagina could be quote unquote trash, which
Uh-huh.
I'm glad she asked this question, what makes vagina trash? Because I really would like to know because I really have
Yeah.
tips
Yeah,
and
we
points
doing this.
on
We
that.
doing it.
So
Y'all want this. We doing this.
we want men to answer tonight. They ain't on me. They
That's
on
cool. That's
y'all.
cool. That's cool.
I
We
just brought
just
the
just
sex.
just take the answers though. Had them notepads out. You know what I mean? Smartphone, notepad, pen and paper, whatever. What makes the vagina trash? Uh, First off, we got to tap into the WAP. We got to tap into that. You know what I mean? Not every vagina has the same moisture. I'll be politically correct as possible.
That's what I
They
like.
go back.
Yeah.
They go back. They go back to your health, your diet, what you eating, you drinking water. Hot chicks don't even drink water. You know what I'm saying? So you take care of your body, boom, boom, take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We had that song, P don't fail me now. Okay? So take care of that, boom, boom, take care of you. First step.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hygiene. I'm like plies. Smell, it should be like water. Ain't got no smell in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's an extra tone on for me. No smell. Some people get specific. They like hair, no hair. I like it bald. I'm that kind of guy.
I like a
Yeah.
bald eagle. You know what I'm
He said a bald eagle. You know what I mean? So that's another level for people. You know what I'm saying? So you got the moisture, the presentation of the package. You know what I mean? The health leads to how wet the package can get. Cool. Now we got tolerance. Some chicks talk a lot of big shit, just like dudes. Pop off. As soon as you get the tip in, they like backpedaling, moving around. No. So me, I like tolerance. You gotta have some type of kink. You know what I mean? So that's just me. You have your health, you know what I mean, the image, how you package that. And then what kind of kinks you got? Do you have a tolerance for anything?
saying?
Now, You know, I don't do the whole like chick ain't got no wall shit because you the sex therapist. I don't do that because the more a female is aroused, the more the walls begin to open up, continues to expand. You know what I'm saying? Now you can go deeper. That's another conversation. You know what I mean? So those are my steps before I just be like, oh, this is good or it's trash. And also, we talked about the female actually performing back. Some females just lay there. Some females, you know what I mean? Some females can actually engage, fuck you back, quote unquote. So those are my perceptions before I'm like, is this good or is it trash? And then some chicks could just have not even all that, but the shit just, the WAP is just so on 10 that fuck, I gotta keep getting out of there, refocus, go back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like different females gonna have different things that work for them. You just gotta know what works for you and what you need to work on to make your package complete. So those my evaluations on what makes the vagina trash and not. You know what I mean? My my
Brother Juice, the floor
my
is
Oh
yours.
man,
my
gotta take a sip to this
Cause
real
I'm
quick.
ready.
take a sip
I'm
to that.
ready.
Drink caps.
Uh, what makes the coochie trash? You ask. Hmm? Let's be honest. When I'm trying to penetrate and you keep moving, I hate that shit. Try sticking that
Mhm.
shit smooth, smooth. I can't even get the motherfucker in. You jumping
Hey,
all
boss
over the
up.
place. Like, yo, slow
Boss
down,
up.
slow down.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah. Mhm.
What else makes the pussy trash? You make the ugliest sex faces in the world. You do all that ugly ass shit. You
That
do
don't
all
mean
that
it's
ugly
trash,
shit.
I
Juice.
know.
That does not
Yeah.
mean it's
You give me
trash.
some ugly faces, I'm doing
Yes, I
something.
got
That's
it.
how I do it.
And no man is gonna sit there and try to get through a woman who makes the ugliest sex faces, unless his face is buried in a pillow like this.
Hey, brother.
He not going all the way through it.
Look at the wall. Look at the headboard.
You know what I'm
Hey, I
saying?
got this.
Hey, look. They know when I get on, I'm about to talk that real shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
What makes the pussy trash? When you
Uh,
don't know how to form in positions. Like, yo, pick your back up, ho.
okay.
Like, yo, give
Okay.
me that leg. Like, give me this shit here. Like,
Oh,
I gotta pick apart a motherfucker. Like, yo, what we doing here, man? What we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Yo, shit. Like, you don't even know how to get in the right positions. You know what I'm saying? That makes the pussy trash. Now,
Oh shit.
what else makes the pussy trash? When you don't have an alignment with your coochie hair. You got hair right here, hair over there, hair up here. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got motherfucking happy trails going up as women. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Is this a bear? Like, I ain't trying to fuck this shit. Like, yo, the pussy gonna be trash before I even get in there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a little hairy coochie, but goddamn, I'll be damn shit.
Say.
Hey, listen.
you
All
a
right.
sensual lover. You
Take
a
a sip to
sensual
that.
lover.
Hey,
Take a sip to
you
that.
gotta take a sip, man. I ain't done
The
yet.
hygiene. Yeah. Damn.
Oh man.
Damn.
This is what they came for. This is what they came for, man. Like I said, man, like I didn't met chicks that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Another thing that makes the coochie trash is when it's time to perform and you don't perform, right? You know what I'm saying? Like if a chick, like she texts you, like come over, you come over, and
I was just gonna say that.
listen. You know what I came for, how?
I was just gonna say that.
You know
Just
what
gonna
I
say that.
came for. You
Fucking
understand?
mind games. Too many mind games.
You
Too many
know what I'm
mind
saying?
games.
It's a mind game at that point.
I'm
Like,
turned off already.
you know what I'm saying? What you want to do? Like, what the fuck? You just text me like, what's up with it? Like, yo,
Let's be grown. Let's be
I'm
grown.
here.
Hey,
I'm here for a reason. I'm
as soon
here
as you
for a
hit the
reason. I'm
door,
here to perform.
as soon as you hit the door, let's close the door. Boom,
Hit
boom,
the
bam.
dough. You know what
That's
I'm
Boom,
saying?
right.
bam.
Look, I'm trying to drop the drawers. I mean, I hit the
You
dough.
ain't got
You
time
know
for
what
all
I'm
that
saying?
shit.
Shit, I'm trying to throw the drawers over there. You know what I'm saying? What makes the pussy trash? Man, some of y'all conversation skills is trash alone. Like, some of y'all conversation skills is trash alone. Like, I remember one time I had an interaction with somebody, and like, yo, you know, no respect, no intimacy, no type of talk. I want to get straight to it. We get straight to it,
Appreciate you.
and it's just like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like a good build up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like
Mm-hmm.
the pussy's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be trash on all them levels for me. Like especially if you don't know how to get in a position, like a solo position. Arch that back, keep that ass up.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, how that's my
Mm-hmm.
shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, mind games. She brought up some real shit on that mind games. If we was talking a big game, as soon as I hit the door, it's
As soon as
on
I
and
hit the
popping.
door, I don't
What
like that
was we
shit.
talking about? Why you
You know
got on
what I'm saying?
clothes? You got on clothes.
You
What you
gonna get
doing?
blocked the
What's
minute
the
I walk
clothes?
out. Fuck that shit.
You know what I mean?
If the ass trash, she get blocked. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll say it. The
If
ass
the
trash,
ass
she
trash,
get
you
blocked.
get blocked. Hey.
She get blocked. Block, 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 block.
That
So
that
sex
that
therapy.
rang true for
Sex
women too. If
therapy.
the dick trash, you get
Yeah,
blocked.
give your input.
Head trash, you get blocked.
Hey, sex therapist. Tell them when we get there, they should already be in some lingerie, maybe a thong, no bra,
Listen,
some type of shit like that. We ain't gotta. Why is we watching TV? We talking. We talked on the phone already. Why we still gotta talk?
what we talking,
Mhm.
man? You know what
So
Talking
I'm
about.
I would say, ladies, if you initiated sexual contact with your man through the phone, you first of all, like we said
It's a
already,
problem.
men are visual. You already done played
Mm-hmm.
him up. He's coming hard anyway, straight to the
Mm-hmm.
door. So I would
Mm-hmm.
say if you wanted it that bad to talk about over the phone, don't downplay it when he get there. When he get there, be ready, be sexy, be naked. Either be robed and want him to take your robe off.
Yeah.
Whatever you want him to do to get you there.
Yeah.
Warm the
I
oven up.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand some
Preheat that
women
oven
like to
up.
be played before, but don't
Mm-hmm.
play it down so much to where it's like kind of a turn off, like where you're just like acting like you didn't even call. Like if you want to role play like that, make sure your man knows that you're trying to role play like, what you doing here? Oh, you know what I'm here
Mm-hmm.
for. Like if you want to role play like that, let him know, but don't play it like, oh, I don't want to seem like I just called you over here for that, but you did. You know what I
But you
mean?
did. But you
Like,
did. But you did.
and
Mm-hmm.
it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's okay to call your man just to have sex. Like that's perfectly fine because women think about sex more than men anyway.
Yep.
Because
Put
that's
them
just
facts out there. Okay.
Yeah. Put them facts out.
Okay. Yeah.
that's just what we do. Just being honest. Y'all think about it, but we think about it even more because honestly, we have so much going on. Especially if you're a mother, you work, you got this and that going on. The first thing on your mind is fuck. I need to like release some stress. Especially if you got a man, you like, if this nigga don't fuck me tonight, I'm probably gonna bust an aneurysm. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
And
it
listen,
just be a stress build up.
if you see me come over in some Nike shorts and some Nike slides with a white beater on, I'm here to drop it in your drawers.
That's right.
I'm not here to do
That's
nothing
right.
else.
You got
If
you
you
got a
see the
stugger tie
slides over,
on.
that man is there to drop it
Stugging
in
the
the
night.
drawers.
The slides and the white beater be
Nigga done
the
The
pulled
white
up
beater,
listening to
that's
gangster
like
white
rap,
tee,
all men.
and
That's
the
all
listening to
men
shorts.
J
do
Dog
is
and
just
Look,
shit.
man, look. I ain't even capping, man. Look, I got the
Hey, sit
shorts
back
on right
down,
now.
man. Sit back down.
These my
All
drop it
right.
in your drawers shorts. You know
Let's
what
see
I'm
what's
saying?
up.
These
All
Nike
right.
shorts,
All right.
man.
Bandana on the head. He putting in work.
he ready. He got the sweat. He trying to hold the sweat in.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you
This
know
ain't
what
no
I'm saying? Like,
game.
what that boy
Now
say off of what was that? Baby boy. Hey, get off the
Uh,
phone. I'm trying to drop it in your drawers.
yeah. She kept talking. She like, girl, I gotta call you back. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. She
Yeah,
playing with
look,
you.
y'all
If
stupid.
she can't stay on the phone,
be honest, bro.
she is
It's
trash. She got to be able to stay on the phone. Keep it going. Stay on the phone. Keep trying
That's
to
a
talk,
kink
even though
though,
you
Mark.
can't talk.
That's a
yeah,
kink.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Stay
the
on the
kid.
phone. Stay on the phone.
Hell
That's a kink.
Put
My
them
goal would be to
situations in the
get you
sex
off
life.
that
Put
phone,
them
or
situations in the
let you
sex life.
moan,
Yeah,
let you moan while you're on the phone.
right. Exactly. Don't hang up. No,
Don't
don't
hang up.
do
Don't hang up. Yeah, go ahead and
it.
talk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell
Talk,
them about your
talk,
day.
talk your talk.
I, I,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah.
I was going
What
down the
you
list.
doing, huh? Ooh, nothing.
Hey, girl, I'm about
Girl,
to
why
call you
you breathing so
back.
hard?
Yeah,
Girl,
keep the
I'm
phone
tired. I got
here.
stuff to
Don't
say.
hang up. Now it's gonna be trash if you hang up. Keep the phone going. Yeah,
Y'all is
I'm gonna shut
funny.
up. Y'all got some more
I did
questions?
want to touch on
Yeah.
what y'all said though about women backing up when y'all about to slide in the tip. Now, I want
Mhm.
to say, are these women are the ovens warm when you about to slide the tip in, or it's going straight to that point?
All right. So, just ready. Of warm. First reaction. That's what
Even
I'm talking about.
with y'all having foreplay or with no foreplay.
I would
It
say
depends on the woman
even
I'm with.
still,
It depends on the
even
woman I'm with.
still,
I'm
yeah,
foreplaying with a woman who can stimulate me. I'm getting straight to a point if we just fucking.
cool. Yeah. But what I'm talking about is like that first reaction gonna tell me a big portion about what kind of kinks you got. If I get in there, I'm doing my thing, get past the tip,
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing some shit I probably know I shouldn't be doing right now because I don't know how crazy this shit is. What she can and can't take and decipher it, and she's still tolerating it. I'm like, okay, cool. I could be myself a little more. Let me give more. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's still in there. Night just got longer. That's my whole hashtag for the night. So I'm like, cool, I got some shit I wanna, you know what I'm saying, tap into. So I'm trying to figure out your tolerance, what you can and can't take. I'm vibing you out, like you said, from conversations to the time to everything to tip getting in and everything. So I'm trying to see like how high is your tolerance, pretty much.
Right, right.
That's my whole focal point. I'm trying to see what you can and can't take. See
Mm-hmm.
how
When you
far I can take it.
say when you say tolerance, do you mean tolerance as in your size or tolerance as in the
It's deeper
amount
than
of
rap. It's deeper than rap.
What?
It's size. It's deeper than rap. Like I say, I on every podcast I talk about everything, my personality, how I came up, how I grew up. So I'm like, look, hey, look, I had a rough childhood. So when I get in poom poom, it's a lot of shit that I'm getting off. You know what I'm saying? Like his personality is maybe size. I ain't trying to be that kind of nigga or whatever,
Hey,
but
what Nipsey say? She just want my. I just want her pleasure. She want my pain. It's a different
right,
exchange going on
exactly,
when it comes to that
exactly,
sexual interaction.
exactly. So I just need to see where you at. I know what I can do. Man.
Hey man, get these. Hey, hold on, real quick. Get these likes up, man. I know y'all liking this shit,
Motherfucking
especially when I
lights
come
up.
on.
Parts on the
Hey, get these
motherfucking
likes up, man.
screen.
It's
Shut
over
alive.
5 going
Shut
on this
alive.
motherfucker, man.
This
Y'all
shit
better
ain't
get
for
these likes
nothing.
up. I know y'all want to get another
All
wave
right.
off of shit.
Peach, you got a question.
I
God
do. I
damn, we can
can't.
breathe now. Huh? Damn, she's smarter.
Oh no, man. She gotta come back, man. She gotta come back, man. Ugh.
All right. Peach, I don't know, drop
She
out,
start
come
loading
back.
up. I think she start loading up, man. Y'all better get these likes up. Y'all better be following me.
Fucking
I
like that.
know y'all love this shit, man. I know y'all love this shit.
Yeah.
Like I
Share
came
the shit.
on up tonight again. And I brought
All
mine.
right, Peach,
Oh
you
man,
definitely got to come back.
we gotta wait for her to reconnect.
Right.
All right, so we just lost Peach as of right now.
Let's run a commercial. Let's run a commercial.
We're gonna go ahead and go to a
Uh,
commercial.
Talking that talk.
I just
Official
I know she said
podcast.
she just requested. She
Yeah,
said she just
yeah. Talking
requested.
that talk. Official podcast. IG, Facebook, YouTube. Tap in with us. Let's grow. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Look, why ain't y'all
All
following
right,
the platform?
we back.
Follow the platform. It's nothing but good
Yeah,
content. Nothing but a
yeah,
whole lot of chocolate in this
yeah.
motherfucker. It's me
A
smacking
lot of
back
chocolate
every
on
other
there.
day. You know what I'm saying?
A
Like,
lot of chocolate
we
on
gotta
there.
sell this shit, man.
We
You gotta
talking
sell
milk chocolate. We got all kind of chocolates on this shit, man. So,
A little bit
Miss
of
Pete,
caramel.
Are
Don't
you
be
are
so
you are
look
bold.
you
at
good on your
Karen, man.
head? Because we can do a little break real quick and give you the content as of right there and have a free flow and let people join in if that's what you like. Or we just keep rolling. It's on you.
Let's,
I'm good.
stand on.
You still got your thing on
I
screen
just
recording?
no, but I couldn't see the question. Like I couldn't see any of the comments or nothing. So I
Huh?
tried to see it, but I got a question. What makes
What makes it be?
the D trash?
Yeah.
Doom doom doom.
Do,
I'm just
this,
uh,
this ain't no do. This is some good.
I would say what would make Dick trash. So for me, what would make Dick trash? Number one, ladies, you already know, is a man who cannot control his I'm sorry, I lost my whole train of thought. What will make the dick trash for me, number one, is a man who can't control his excitement when he's inside
okay.
of you. That would
Well,
definitely kill it for me because a man who is too excited is going to come entirely too fast. That's number one.
mm,
It's given 3 to 5 minutes. Um, I would say number two would be a penis that is too small. The world's smallest penis is 1.5 inches. And the average size erect penis is about 5.52 inches. This is average American, not Black American. Okay. That would definitely, and I can't say a small penis, 1 inch is small,
Also big.
5 is
I like.
normal, 6 is normal. I'm gonna just tell y'all that's normal size penis for a man.
Oh,
So I
It's
can't
definitely
really
she
say
normal.
got a,
Know what
she
I'm
got
saying?
personality like a motherfucker.
Hey, look, put your Subway half cut Subway sandwich right there. Ask yourself, can you take that? Don't be lying to yourself. Get
yeah,
that 6 inch Subway. Ask
got
yourself, can you
dildos
take
that
that?
big. They got dildos that's the size of that 12-inch sandwich. So if you can take a 12-inch dildo, you can definitely take a 12-inch man big. I'm just saying. But that's another that's another whole other story.
But
But ladies,
hold
a
on.
dick.
Let's get on that. Let's get on that real quick. Let's get on that.
I, I don't know about that.
I'm about to say,
Oh,
I didn't heard a
I gotta tell
whole
my ladies
different
what's
story.
trash.
I didn't heard a
Go
whole
ahead.
different
Go
story
ahead.
from
Go ahead.
the Toy Story than the real thing. You know,
Oh, the real thing
Toy
is
Story
totally
versus the
different.
real boy. So you're saying if you could take a 12-inch dildo, you could take a 12-inch real thing. Is what you're saying?
You can, but it's depending on how he's performing with that 12-inch. That's gonna make you tap
Damn.
out.
You moonwalk that. That's a good moonwalk. I like that.
Thank you.
Yes.
I do
You
what I
can't be
can.
answered no better. Can't be answered no better.
Listen.
So
I ain't worried about none of that.
Luck.
You can't.
See,
You said luck.
Look. I call my bedroom the escape room. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be asking yourself, who can I run to? Like, that's how I be getting in, baby. I ain't about to do all that extra shit.
okay,
I'm
back
ready.
to the trash dick. Okay, so ladies, I would not say a too small or a too big dick is trash because it all depends on the size of your vagina, how deep it is, or how not so deep it is, because that is an actual thing. Men, a vagina can be of different elongated sizes. I would say a man who has a perfectly sized dick but do not know how to work it has no type of
What's a perfect
stroke
dick?
or
What's a perfect dick? What's a
the
perfect dick?
one who fits inside of your perfect vagina.
Okay, see. Now, let's zoom
Don't
in
do
on
that
that.
one, bro.
All right,
Don't do that
all
one,
right.
bro.
So look, we
Don't
gotta
do
zoom in on that. I'm glad you said that, right? I heard some women say like, "Hey, if a chick tells you that your dick is perfect, then it actually means it's too small." So so that's why I got to zoom in on. So if you're saying a dick is perfect, are you saying it's perfect for you, or
Yes.
are you saying like it's like too small? Because that's actually a self-conscious thing that some men don't know. I'll bring that up because I got to bring that up because some chicks will be like, "Yo, your dick is perfect," and some niggas take that like, "Yeah, man, I'm actually hammering it down." Then you actually have chicks that say to their man, "Hey, your dick is perfect," but they're not trying to hurt your feelings. So let's
You
do that. Let's do that.
That's ego,
it
though. That's
yeah.
ego.
Yeah, it's ego. You got to watch how you feed your man's ego when it comes to his penis because that's probably the most, other than his mama, if he loves his mama, that's probably the most sensitive subject for a man is his penis because that can take a lot of his ego away. Now, it depends on how you say your penis is perfect. If you say, "Babe, your penis is absolutely perfect for me," it just feels so good when it's inside of me. It fits perfectly with me. That's different. But you just saying, "Oh my God, your dick is perfect." It's kind of like, well, is it? Or like, I thought it was small, or I thought it was such and such. It's the wordplay. I don't think you should say it if it's not your man and you really don't know if it's perfect. I don't think you should say that. But if it's perfectly fitting to you, I don't think I've ever told a man his dick was perfect because that's just not something I say. But if
Shit.
it fits for you,
Shit.
it fits for you. You see what I'm
Shit.
saying?
Shit. Shit.
And that's just how you do. But back to the trash dick. Come too fast, a dick that don't fit. Because I saw
if it don't hang, you
Essence
can't
say
hang. Okay.
Essence said if it's too big, it's trash. That could be true because if it's too big, it's gonna make you feel like you not enjoying it. It's causing too much pain. You know what I mean? Some women can't take pain, and that's not an enjoyable experience to them. If it's too small, you're not getting any pleasure from it either. So that's a problem. Also, if you have no type of stroke, you have no type of flexibility or rhythm. Rhythm is a big deal when it comes to having sex. You got to have some type of rhythmic motion, be in alignment with your partner and the movements that they do and flow with each other.
Mm-hmm.
The flow
Mm-hmm.
should be like this, not like
Mm-hmm.
this. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be a rhythm of
Hey,
each
bro,
other.
whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't want to talk this much, but I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk.
Be in flow with your partner. Like ladies,
Yeah.
if you are
Yeah.
moving at a flow with, if he on top of you and he's flowing, flow with him in
Mm.
that same rhythm. Don't try to go fast and he going slow, or don't try to go slow and he going fast. Keep up. You know what I'm
Talk to
saying?
me. Talk back.
Or if you on top, men find her flow. If you see she grinding, grab her by the waist, flow with her, because at that
Feel
moment
me
that's
out.
what
Talk
she
back.
needs
That's
from
right.
you.
That's right.
You talking back.
Yeah, she's
Pick your
let
camera.
let
Pick your camera.
Yeah, let me stop.
We ain't trying to go that deep in the water.
you see
Oh,
him?
man.
He had
3
the
feet.
lady on
3
the
feet.
left.
That's all they doing, man.
And that's
Hey,
a nigga be like this.
3 feet. Man. Look,
Yeah.
bro. Personal experience. You know what I mean? Like based on what you said. She jerked. You know what I mean? Upright, right. You push in. Upright, right. You follow the motion. She won. You won. Boom. Perfect harmony. You follow the motion. Cool. So I was to say personal experience type shit, man. A lot of people really don't study enough that's tangible, the reactions.
Mm.
If you want to know you did a good job, what is her reactions after it's done? Is
I need
she
evidence. I need evidence.
she's sitting there
That's my
shaking,
reaction.
she's sitting there trembling, shaking, she had a seizure.
Yeah.
You see this, you
She
see
gotta look
that.
like she dead. She
Cool.
gotta look dead. You know what I'm saying?
Rigor
Look,
mortis.
she
She's
gotta
in the
look
rigor
dead.
mortis phase. You put it down. You did your thing. You know what I mean? You don't see that, you might got a little bit more work to do.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with ladies, you feel me? Like if they see the dude sitting there all cocked up, his arm look like, you know what I mean, he in another special class, he done, he out, he passed. Cool. Look for results. A lot of people don't do that.
I look
Don't
for
be so
evidence.
high on your own supply to where you really not studying your partner. You know what I mean? You could be the baddest motherfucker at one thing or two, but that still don't mean it's gonna work for every person you come across. So you
Mm-hmm.
really just have to look at the results. If she's sitting there trembling, passed out, whatever, laid out, knocked out cold, cool, you did your
Dead.
thing, you trembling, shaking, rigor
Dead. She
mortis,
gotta
you
be
putting in work.
dead, man. She gotta be dead. She ain't
But
dead.
I,
She alive.
she's still alive. You still gotta kill
If she ain't dead, she alive.
her.
You died, but
So,
are you dead?
hey, if you die, I kill you.
If she ain't dead.
I'm done. I'm done.
Yo,
I'm
yo,
done.
son.
I'm done,
Oh my
man.
God,
Yeah, I
bro. But
got it.
like, no,
So men, look, how can y'all tell if y'all woman is not really a vocal lover? Like, would you pay more
Who?
attention to her, a vocal lover, like a vocal
Mhm.
type of woman who's making a lot of sounds, a lot of noises and stuff? And do you go
Body
off of
reactions.
body language? Yes. Okay, that's what I was trying to get
Body
to.
reactions don't
Okay.
lie. The eyes sometimes tell the truth. We say that. The eyes can lie. The body not gonna lie. Yo, like even in business, if people say it takes you longer than 15 seconds to give me an answer, it's not real. It don't take you that long to tap into your instincts. So your instinctive behavior, I gotta observe within that 15-second range after it's over. Or, like I said, you first put it in, you do this, you do that, you testing, you doing this, you doing that. You're constantly looking for reactions. It don't take that long. Anything past 15 seconds, it can be capped.
Mm.
It can be capped, no matter what. Yo, instant reactions. If we all sitting down at a table, we hear boom. Some people gonna jump, flinch. Some people gonna be like, it's nothing. It was instinctive behavior. They couldn't really practice that enough. You know what I mean? And you have some
Mm-hmm.
people who may go to the military. They hear grenades and shit pop off, so they may have a little bit more um, patience within the situation, but eventually the real person gonna pop off. So you just gotta constantly study your partner, study how they move, how they operate, especially if they sapiosexual. See what works, see what don't work. You have to constantly be at work, and that's a question I kind of wanted to ask on a relationship level. It's like the further we get into relationships, as far as time, do we still keep that hustle as far as studying the person that we're dealing with, sexually, mentally, physically, spiritually? Do we keep the same energy? So I would just simply say, look at the way people react within 15 seconds. That's the true reaction. Even if they cap it, you'll still be able to find out what's capped, what's not. You know?
No, what was the question again? Because y'all not about to say some crazy shit, so I had to make sure. What was the question again?
You're gonna say some crazy shit. uh,
Oh,
Like,
oh,
what
I
was the
had
question?
asked, if you don't have a vocal lover, how do you know
how do you be
that
able to
she's
read?
fully enjoying it? Yeah, how will you read her
How would I read her?
if she's not vocal?
If she's not vocal, I always look for performance, right? Me personally, like I said, I'm a dominant person, right? Um, so this can be kind of crazy, but like I said, I'm a person that looks for evidence, right? Let's say like when it comes to orgasms, I tell a woman straight up, look, it's only two places you're allowed to come. You're only allowed to come. You're only allowed to orgasm on my dick or my mouth. So I need to know when you're about to erupt. So I look for evidence as that on a level that's I see it more than like body wise. But I still want to pay attention to the body at the same time because, like I said, if they're not vocal, you just really don't know if they're enjoying you. But at the same time, a person can be like, "Well, look, I made you come," but that still doesn't mean they enjoyed you. You know, that's another thing that people don't talk about. Sometimes when it comes to sexual eruptions, um, some people like to prevent themselves from erupting. I wanted to talk about that too, because a lot of people say, "Like I never came before," but we never talk about the people who withhold themselves from coming at the same time when it comes to sexual pleasures. So, like I said, if she's not vocal, it's more so studying the body. Like I'm very hands on. I like to see what reactions I could get when I move my hands in certain places. What's sensitive? Like how do you move? Um, at the same time, she's my partner. There's certain things that we have already discussed, right? If it's music, I can play certain music that gets her in tune. If it's certain things that she says that she likes, I can be able to perform that, right? And like, for instance, let's say if a woman says she likes the ocean, right? Yeah, I know I got all these candles over there, right? You know, I'm gonna light a scent that reminds her of the ocean. So I like to study people before I even proceed on with them. So that's just me. I don't know you want to call that creepy or just like I don't know a player. I don't know what you want to call it, but shit, I like to study people from a distance before I actually move on them. That's that way when I know when I perform, I ain't gotta ask no questions. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's the Jacquees? You ain't gotta ask no questions.
This shit is funny.
I was just about to say that, Ruth. Juice is definitely a sensual lover. His erotic blueprint would definitely be sensual.
Man, I'm a lot of things.
Mark,
I'm a lot of
Mark,
things. Juice a lot of things.
you are not very sensual.
I'm
I'm a lot
not.
of things.
You're
I'm a
not
lot of
No.
sensual at all.
I'm a lot of things. But like I said, if you study a partner, you're gonna move according to that. Like I can't take her to Pound Town if she don't like the Pound Town. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I,
you
If
from
I
she don't
can't
like
Game
the
tell her,
town, you can't
you know,
pound.
she don't like the Pound Town. You know what I'm saying?
today.
Yeah,
She may like the water, so I gotta move with the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? You just
there
gotta
you
know who it
go.
is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Reading.
Hey,
Listen
look,
to
I'm gonna give you both. I'm gonna give you both. I'm gonna give you that, but you're gonna learn today.
that's right.
It's giving
Like,
kink.
look, I'm gonna grab your hand. We gonna walk. We gonna walk from the
Hey,
ocean to Pound Town.
True, true,
You
true,
gotta get to
true.
Pound Town too. You know, we can leave Pound Town and then go to the ocean. You know what I'm saying?
you gotta diversify. Look, you have to diversify your portfolio.
Period. Period. Look, you can't come in
Period. You
with
have to be
only
able to do it all. Do it all.
one thing on your
Then into the whole
resume.
roller
What
coaster.
you got?
Yeah.
Like I
Maybe a
said,
little bit rough, but yeah, give it all. Give it all.
Mark,
You
bro.
got
I mean,
more questions?
The
X
Huh?
one
is
in the
saying you
gray
sensual,
shirt.
man.
That's X. That's Mark.
Huh?
The one with the gray
What?
shirt. They was asking which one are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you the sensual lover, man. I'm
No,
all that
that's
shit.
you,
Sensual?
Juice. You the sensual.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
all that shit.
I've been classified as the rough guy in the conversation. You feel me?
Look, they're saying bottom.
I
Bottom
think
Bottom
line.
is rough.
Mark likes kinks. He would definitely be good, ladies. If you no, I'm just about to I'm about to auction you off.
And listen,
Hey,
you
sell
hit me
your
up to get turned
platform.
the fuck out. That's what.
Sell your platform. I think we've already reached the point of the conversation where, it's already in motion. But yeah, so any more questions we can pin in the Q&A. It has a sensual side. Wow, sensual. I take that.
A little bit until you ready for Pound Town, like Oju said.
Oh snap, man! Hey, they want to know
Yeah.
who we are, man. Throw up that P,
Oh
man. We
yeah,
Shit,
Pisces
no.
around there, man.
Pushing
Throw up
P.
that P,
Hey,
man. You got to throw
pushing
up that
P.
P,
You
man.
pushing P?
Yeah, you got to throw up that P. They want to know what our zodiac sign is, man. Throw up that P, man.
Pushing P.
are y'all both
Pisces. Pushing
We
Pisces?
P.
Pisces. We both
We both
Pisces.
Pisces. Same
Okay.
game. Yeah, gang.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gang, gang.
Mark, were you born in
gang.
the morning or at night? Do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know? Juice,
I
do you
can't
know?
remember. I was probably born at night. I don't know. Shit, maybe
I was born
nighttime.
in the morning.
She
In the
knew
morning.
y'all was water.
Night and day.
I said my life path. That's my. You know what I'm saying? I could break down my natal chart. And any of you spiritual sisters out there, you want to read about me? You know, my
What's your
Venus, my
moon
Jupiter,
sign?
my Sun, my rising. I
What's
just
your
I can
moon
do all that.
sign,
Look,
Juice?
look.
I don't know none of that shit. Yeah.
What's my sun sign? I'm
What's
a
your
What's your
Pisces.
moon?
moon sign? What's your
Sun
moon sign?
Pisces, Moon Gemini, Sagittarius horizon. Do you want my planets planet alignment?
Definitely giving Gemini. Definitely giving Gemini. Okay, I see you.
You know what I'm
Um,
saying? Look, I'm a lot of things, baby. That's what I say. That's what I do.
hey, look,
You know what
I don't
I'm
know.
saying? I
From
like
the
to
hood.
study things. You know what I'm saying? Study my
What's your
moon.
rising, Juice? What's your rising?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Okay, cool.
Fire. Okay.
Listen, you know what I'm saying?
And
Pisces
it's gotta
has
be
all
Scorpio,
zodiac
you
signs
know.
combined into them. Gemini, because I definitely got a mixed personality. Um, that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was fire somewhere.
Yeah, that's just some fire signs.
Oh man.
All right. Sag. Okay, cool. Any more questions we got?
I mean, do I got questions? Are you still on? Like I said, we can do a quick break if we want to. The way we keep the content that's stated right here and go right back on. So
Cool. However you
all right,
want to do it.
we good to keep going. We keep going.
Or we can give it like 5-10 minutes and we can cap it all off. That's what we're looking at.
Man,
Okay. Y'all can. I haven't
look,
got any questions really. Y'all been getting all the questions, so.
man, look,
But that's the
Y'all
I got
audience though.
questions.
That's the
I
audience
got
though.
questions.
I
That's the
know.
audience.
I'm
It's
glad.
not
I
us.
like
That's the
hearing
audience.
y'all's views. Like I like hearing where y'all are instead of just being the sex therapist. You know what I mean? Like, cause y'all are some sexual beings too. Y'all water signs. That's part of
I
our
asked you some shit
nature.
though. I asked you some shit. Okay,
You know what I'm
cool.
saying?
Come
That's
on.
why I brought up the water for Pisces.
You gonna let the fountain fly.
Peaches, what's your sign?
What's my sign?
Yeah, what's your sign, Peaches?
I am
Somebody
a.
asked that.
Somebody asked me that. Who asked me that?
Yeah.
I am a. I'm a Capricorn sun. I
Oh.
am an Aquarius moon, and I am a Scorpio rising.
Ooh.
So I'm here for
Okay.
it
Cool.
all.
And the guys is zodiac. Our zodiac is Pisces.
Yeah, we all Pisces right here. A lot of peace shit.
Push
You know
some
what I'm saying?
peas. Push some peas.
A lot of
Push a
water
P. Hey,
shit. A
push a
lot of water
P.
shit.
Push a P.
Oh, somebody wants to know tips for women riding dick. Okay.
Let's do that.
Look, I'm
Let's
right
do
here.
that.
I'm
I'll
right
go
here.
first again.
Oh,
So,
I think that's for her. I think that's for her.
It was.
It's for her,
oh, my
bro.
bad. I ain't gonna tell you I would do it. All right, cool. Go ahead.
Pushing P. Okay, pushing Big P. Okay, it's my turn. I'm gonna go. So tips for riding dick, I would say, like I said earlier, ladies, it's not about how strong your knees are. Knees will only take you so far. Um, it's really about the muscles in your thighs. If you can withstand being on your thighs, depending on what position you're in, it could definitely be
All
about
right.
your knees, or your thighs, depending on how you're positioned. you can definitely be in a position where say you're the chair's the guy, and you could turn around and face the other way. And at that point, that will cause
Mhm.
him to have to hold you up.
Mm,
And you can just use that motion, a winding motion or
Mm,
a back and forth motion.
mm,
mm,
But
mm.
keep your emotions that feel good to you, because whatever feels good inside of your vagina is going to feel good on that man's penis.
mm.
Definitely. But like I always say, ladies, this is about you getting an orgasm too. Don't worry about what feels good to him, because as long as it feels good to your vagina, he's gonna feel that you're having a good time. The more you're having a good time, the more your muscles are gonna contract, which is
The
gonna keep him having
psychology. Nah, let
a
her
good
keep
time.
building. Let her keep building. The psychology
No,
of
no, no.
that.
All
Yeah.
right, look, look, look.
Yeah.
All right, listen. The reason I said timeout is because, like, I don't. X, you'd experience this too. Have you ever had a chick just grind on you like, wait, what the fuck is going on? But it
Sure.
feels real good to her. It feels real
Yeah.
good to her. What
Yeah.
she doing, right? Like,
But you locked in though.
you know what I'm saying? I'm locked in because she getting
You
hers.
locked in.
That's me. I
Right.
like for my woman to
If
get
you're
hers
trying to get
first of
yours,
mine.
yeah.
You know, that's actually one of my sex rules. You got to make her come first. That's mandatory. It's mandatory.
Mhm.
But let's say, I guess when it comes to riding, for me, best way to ride is going emotion, right? Emotion I can pick you up with. Like my favorite. Hey, nigga, I almost switched right there. I gotta catch myself. Oh,
It's
but
giving way standard. You gotta be able to pick up. Hold on.
man, so like favorite way to ride, man, is like either by the hips, but like
You
when
got
it's
the hips though.
real, real good
You got the
sex.
hip.
I love when I can like put my arms around your back like this. That's really good sex. That's when you know how to ride. You know what I'm saying? It's like I want to keep you down to a point where you just move back and forth like this.
Mm,
Pelvic movement.
Mm-hmm. Pelvic. It's
mm.
like it's a pelvic thrust. But like I said, like if we fucking like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, look like you about to get a squat down and drop it down. You know, I'd be like, look, men could come off you riding in like 1 minute to 2 minutes how good you ride. I ain't gonna lie. If you
Mm.
drop it down and he
Mr.
looking
Mark.
dead at you, like especially cowgirl, if I look at cowgirl and I'm like, fuck it, I'm a nasty nigga, bro. I like putting my mirror right there and just watching, like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Like drop it,
Visual,
drop down, get your ego
visual,
on, girl. You know, do
visual,
that shit. You know what I'm
visual.
saying? I'm a visual person, right? And
Yeah.
I love talking when it comes to riding. When it comes to riding, back shots, anything like that. If I'm talking to you, you're performing at a good rate. Like I said, the pelvic thrust to dropping it down, getting a nice squat, to me, like caressing you to slow it down when I start massaging your back. Like I'm into all that shit. But that's me. I don't know about you, X. What about you?
All right. All right. All right. All right. So I was gonna stop talking a while ago. But
Drop that ass
got
down,
to
Jen.
Yeah,
Do the
I'm
All right.
saying.
that
So
wop, wop.
I'm looking at like motion patterns. I'm in a different situation. You know what I mean? So maybe grind around tip, circle tip, drop it, medium, maybe a little less than medium, whole thing, pick it up, like switch it up.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm constantly trying to figure out your tolerance to figure out even if you doing all that, I probably can lift up just a tad bit,
Damn, I'm out
push
of mind.
push a lot more, push a lot more in.
Damn.
Angles is everything. That's my whole train of thinking. It's like the more you give me, I give you 10 times more back. That's just how it flows with me. You know what I mean? So the more
You go.
tolerance you show me, we're gonna test it out. This is how it works. If this gonna be a long
Oh
night,
shit.
hashtag the
I
night
got
just
you
got
tonight.
longer,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
night gonna get longer. So that's my shit, not deviating from the question. I'm fixated on like mm, if the female can actually engage and quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, perform back, Now it's a competition. Now it's something else. And at the same time, now we're gonna tap into kinks. We're gonna tap into everything else because everything else is flowing.
Mm.
I had a personal situation. I called Juice. I'm like, I think I just fucked up. He's like, what you do? What you do? I'm like, I just did some shit, man. I don't know. And I gave a massage. I did this. I did that. I pulled hair. I did this. I arched this. I did that. And I thought, you know what I mean? In a toxic room, shit gonna like keep my car for no reason type shit. You know what I mean? Just because I tapped in too much. Feel me? So that's my disposition on the whole like riding scenario. Uh
Man, I'm gonna
like
throw
I
a
said,
curveball.
go ahead.
I gotta get back to the sex ed first.
Go ahead.
Do y'all have a G spot in your butthole too? Cause like, what's up with y'all when y'all ass ache? I
They
gotta
do.
ask. I gotta ask.
I
I
tell
gotta
you, they
ask. I
do.
gotta ask it. What's up with y'all when y'all ass ache?
That's a whole nother
It's
orgasm.
it's the nerves. Our nerves are very sensitive all over our body.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a whole nother like it's like women can orgasm from you licking their nipples. You know what I'm saying? From you sucking their nipples a certain type of way. They can
Mm-hmm.
orgasm.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Mm-hmm.
just like that ass has a lot of nerves, a
Just
lot of,
listen.
very sensitive area. Do what you will. Do what you must. You already down there. All you got to go is a little bit further.
Man, I ain't
Right.
trying to touch no butthole, man. Listen,
Hey, but
It's
look,
not a butthole.
it's not a
look
butthole.
though.
What is it?
It's an ass crack. You just licking from front to back, and coming right back up.
All
So,
right, so
any man who has ever ate your ass, have you kissed him afterwards?
Fucking right. My ass don't smell like nothing. I just got the fucking shower.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? He
she
gotta live
pushing
the
P.
rest of his life with eating ass face, man. He gotta
She
live with that.
pushing P.
You not
She
eating my
pushing
ass
P.
whole. You eating my ass crack.
Like, yeah, say, chili calling this.
Man, look,
Yeah, pushing P.
man,
Hey, look, I'll do this. I'll do this.
man.
It's
Hold
a
on,
whole.
I'm not done. I'm not
Go
done.
ahead,
I'm not
go
done.
ahead,
My fault.
go ahead, do your thing.
Eat my
Put the two up.
yeah, my
I ain't done.
Do your thing.
When it comes to the ass crack, whatever you want to call it,
yes.
tell the people how is it possible to erupt from the asshole?
Huh.
How is it possible to erupt? What you mean? Oh, to squirt from
Some
that
people can come out of their asshole too. So I'm asking, do you
Tap
know about
into
that as well?
area? That's a penetration that you can get from that. I'm trying to think. Can you hit the bladder from back there that'll penetrate your urethra to shoot that way? Because some
Mm-hmm.
people have a front-facing vulva and they have a back-facing vulva, and if you
Oh
hit it right,
shit!
it can shoot from the back.
bubble,
God damn, this like some sci-fi
bubble.
alien shit, nigga. Did you hear that shit? I ain't
Yeah,
never
I
heard
heard
of
it.
this shit.
I heard it. I trust me. I
You
heard it.
never heard of shit like
Bubble.
that, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, if your
Vroom,
vulva,
vroom.
if your vulva is facing towards
Bubble.
the
My
front, it'll
bad.
shoot at the front. If it's
Yeah.
facing towards the back, it can definitely shoot towards the back.
What
So,
the
all
fuck?
right, so look, anecdotal, right? You feel me? I ain't gonna go too far into that, but
You
that's a
said
whole
what
nother
was the word you said, Mark?
anecdotal. I ain't gonna be too
Anadolic.
personal,
Okay.
yeah, and that, but it could be a whole nother orgasm for women back then. The rules change, everything shifts and changes. You know what I mean? Back there, everything's different. Feel me? You can get back
Women
there, you
can
can
come
get a whole
everywhere.
new, yeah, it's different.
So many
But
spaces.
I give another personal experience. I was a young guy. This particular moment, Juice, you probably could tap in. The first time you had a female just completely squirt waterfall. So
Yeah.
had a little thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? We was in a public place, public. Bedroom, comfort, none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Back seat, I had a Buick, leather seats, plenty of room.
Ooh.
1996, the favorite. Yeah, that room. Pushing P, doing my thing. Couple of strokes.
It's raining
She's
in
like,
a
hey,
Buick.
wait. Hey, wait, hold on. I'm like, no, we good. No, wait, boom, push me out a little bit, waterfall. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck is that? That's really real. I didn't know that was possible. Back in now. Boom. Get back in there. Bang,
It's gonna
bang,
come
bang, bang, bang.
again.
Hold on. Wait. Oh, couple strikes. I'm like, I love this bitch. They still there.
Yo, did you just
So
take my line? You took my
I
line.
had to.
You took my
At that
line,
moment,
bro.
at that moment, I'm like, I didn't know this shit was possible.
Damn,
This shit is
bro.
real. And I've had other experiences throughout my life. I'm a young boy at that point. And I'm 30, so I'm like, yo, like, so to the sex therapist, what you got for me on that one? Like, we talking about
I'm sorry.
what can what can make that moment real? Where she can just waterfall,
Well, she
soak
can
every,
squirt.
yeah, yeah.
Let the fountain fly. I would say, look, okay. Like I always say, y'all gotta explore your own body. Ladies can make their own self squirt at home by themselves.
Okay.
So it's not really what you can do, but it's how relaxed they are because every woman can squirt. It's just a point of relaxation that they reach that allows them to release that pressure. Because some women get scared of it, feeling like they have to pee or feeling like they don't want to make
Mm-hmm.
that much of a
Mm-hmm.
mess. And it's not the fact that you have to pee, it's the fact that you're about to release a lot of extra fluid out of you.
Mm.
And it
Tapping
actually
in.
and not to lie, a lot of women don't push it out like that. Like they don't have like this shooting. Some women it just like it's just like a like busting a water balloon. That shit just flow out. It's gonna flow better than that juice. It's you giving birth sack like water.
Hey, listen.
Hey, get
Somebody
the
gonna be in
mic
my DMs
on
But
tonight. They're like, yo, that nigga nasty. They be like, yo, that nigga nasty.
I'm trying to calm down, man.
Hey, listen.
I'm gonna shut up, man.
Hey,
Shut up.
listen,
but
listen, listen,
ladies,
listen, listen, listen,
do
listen.
get your squirt on. Do not be afraid to let that pressure go. If he hitting that
Mhm.
spot and you feeling like the best thing to do is breathe and relax your muscles. Because once you tense,
Mm,
it's gonna make you feel so tense, like you about to pee. But that's when you know you about
mm,
to let that pressure go. Relax.
mm,
Once you relax, drop them shoulders, relax them pussy muscles. That shit gonna come out, and it's gonna be so relieving. I'm telling you. And then once he make you do it again, and then
mm.
again,
Uh-huh.
it
Uh,
just get better as you
uh,
continue to let the water
Rick
fly.
Ross. Oh.
So is every woman,
Drench that
is
nigga.
every
Drench
woman
that.
a squirter? Because people be like, I'm just a creamer, I
Uh,
squirt. Some people like, I squirt.
okay, good
Is
question.
every woman a squirter?
You can cream
Therapist.
and squirt. You can do both of those. You will
Mm.
probably cream first. The cream will come first, of course, out of the cream filling Twinkie. It's gonna come first.
Yeah, give me that
Then
motherfucking
comes
cream. Yeah, give me that. Give me
then
that.
comes the Twinkie. A lot of women can't reach that kind of an orgasm because they haven't been pushed that far.
Yeah.
Or because they haven't allowed their body to relax that much to get to that. But we all have that extra fluid inside of us that we can release.
Oh, there's
Um,
my question. I got my question. I got my question.
but it's beautiful. You can do both.
Mm.
Both is a keeper.
Mm. Definitely keep it. Bitch, you ain't going nowhere. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Okay. Here's the question. Well,
Can
women
every
say
man
they
make you
don't.
squirt though? That's the real tea.
Fuck no. That's
Huh?
no.
Hold on, hold on.
No.
I got it. So when women say they don't orgasm, are they talking about the orgasm from squirting or the orgasm from creaming? Which one are they actually talking about?
Probably the orgasm from creaming because just because you make a mess down there don't mean that you actually orgasm.
Mm.
Creaming could be your way of getting
Ooh, fellas, pay
extremely moist.
attention. Pay attention,
You know what I
fellas.
mean?
Fellas, pay attention. We talking about reactions.
Mm.
Hmm.
Get the
Hey, look.
reaction. Say,
You
if
gonna
there's
lick your
blood on the
cream up.
crime scene, you put
You
in
go
work,
listen.
niggas
You
is
gonna lick
dead.
your cream up fucking with me? Yeah, clean this shit up. Yeah,
Hey,
clean it up. Clean
focus.
this shit up. No.
Focus. Lock in.
But yeah,
Look at
you
what you
you
did.
a woman can ejaculate just like y'all and not orgasm.
Yeah.
It's just that that's
Yeah.
a moist area.
Yeah.
You keep stimulating it, it's gonna get to its desired amount of moisture, which may be a
Mm.
cream, which may be water. It could be any of that. You can squirt and not orgasm.
Mm.
They do
What
it
the
all the
fuck?
time in porn.
Ooh,
They
ooh,
do it all
Ooh.
the time.
ooh.
Hey, listen. This is why we're here.
Fellas, check your ego. Check
I ain't
your
never
ego.
did that. I ain't
You
never
make her
none of
do
that.
one thing and don't make it don't mean you make her do 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Hey,
Well,
check your
that's what
ego.
I said earlier. She gotta be dead. She gotta be alive.
Motherfucker's dead, it's over.
She gotta be
It's
dead.
You'll
more than
know. You'll know
put
if
that
she
put
orgasm.
that
It's a
finger to her
tremble.
neck when you're
Yeah,
done.
Different type
Check
of
that
yeah,
put
yeah.
that
motion.
2 fingers, no pulse. Job done. Job
Oh my God.
done, nigga.
She ain't look. She
They'll
ain't
feel or
dead.
something, you still gotta go
She
back.
ain't. If she ain't
Both.
dead,
Use both essence. Do both. Use no
I do
hands
that.
and with hands. The hands are just an extra robodope for when your jaw get too tired. And once your jaw
Right.
get
Look.
tired, lick the head and use your hands, especially if it's already wet. So
Wow.
Okay.
just do both.
All right,
Wow.
cool.
Shit. Shit. The only thing I was gonna say, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I like when I perform. If she dead, I like to do my ritual, right? If she can look at me do my ritual, then I ain't doing enough work. You said,
Shit,
well,
shit. We
shit,
ain't done
my
yet.
ritual, shit, they gotta do the
You
same
want to
thing
see a
as
dead,
freak.
dead body?
I do the
That's
beat it up
the
right dance when
point
you
to
walk
shit.
around the
Dead
house, like,
body. You ever
you
seen
know.
dead
Period.
body? Dead
Look, I be
body.
in a mirror. I be in a mirror with a glass of Kool-Aid, like, yeah, nigga, you did that. If I
Not a
can't do
glass
my
of
rituals after
Kool-Aid.
sex, I ain't put the work in. I ain't put the work in.
Right.
That's just what I'm saying. Like, it's when you do a good job, you celebrate that shit. I don't know nobody who don't celebrate that shit. You know when you did a good job, you celebrate that. You know what I'm
Ladies
saying?
too.
Like
We come up with
Sometimes,
a
sometimes I
smile,
used to,
like, yeah, you
hey,
did it.
sometimes I
my man,
wake up,
look,
I done woke
listen.
up next morning like, what the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As a dominant person, I
What
like to
the
look at
fuck?
my woman, bro. Like she laying that day in the bed. I like to just stare at you. You know what I'm saying?
You sipping tea, sipping tea,
Act like I'm smoking a
pushing
cigarette and
tea,
she be, yeah,
smoking a
nigga. You know what I'm
cigarette.
saying?
I don't know.
Smoking a cigarette.
Sometimes,
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know
sometimes
what
you
I'm
just
saying?
wake up, you like,
You
God
got it. I
damn.
like to stare at you. Like, look at that. Look at you. You came over here. Hey, look. Wipe yourself. You dead. You know what I'm saying? It's just shit like that.
You white.
You
Like,
gotta have
but
celebrations after you know you put that thing down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have celebration. You know what I'm saying? That's when you walk around the house. Look, when you put it down, you can walk around that person's house ass naked. You go in the refrigerator, fix you some food, and
right.
they dead. They dead.
Drinking orange
What you
juice
gonna say?
naked at the refrigerator. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They not gonna say nothing to you. Damn, this nigga been in my refrigerator. Well, shit, nigga, I was there. You know.
Shouldn't even know it. Shouldn't even know it. All right, facts. So, Peaches, for your platform, anything you want to push, you want to promote for your platform, your page,
I
you got
definitely want to
YouTube
say to
page,
all of these beautiful followers, please follow me at Sex with Peach. It will be an experience like no other.
Mhm.
Come see you into my page all over it if you want. I do not mind.
Mm.
Come and check me out. The classes will be going up. It will be on and popping. I'm definitely manifesting a whole tour with this rhinology type of thing. I'm manifesting a partner that I can go on these tours with to help me with my Karma Sutra classes.
Ooh.
Because I
Mhm.
definitely will want to do that class with somebody that I trust and, somebody who's not gonna want to fuck me after unless we're
Peaches,
together.
you already heard.
But
Yeah, you already
I
got some.
definitely want to get into that. But yeah, y'all definitely stay tuned for my classes. Stay tuned for my content. I'm not just being sexy on my page. I'm actually teaching you sex education, helping you free your mind from your body, separate the two, and bring them closer together, combine them into one.
Mm.
So yes, I'm attracting the emperor. He gonna show y'all just what we do when we do what we do. um, but yeah, y'all definitely check out my classes. Like I said, check out my page, my content, my education, and y'all follow these handsome kings. Y'all see them. Look at Juice. Look at X. Come on now. Y'all better follow them. Slide in their DMs. Mark ain't had no good head. Juice is very sensual.
Whoa.
I'm just
Hey, look,
I'm
I ain't
just
gonna say
playing.
that. I'm just saying, hey, look, if you up for the, you feel me? Like, challenges is part of life. You feel me? Like, hey,
Giving
you gotta
Zaddy,
come
right?
ready.
Giving Zaddy.
Come ready. You know what I'm saying? Load up, clip
Oh
up.
my goodness,
Look,
man.
Do your
Yo, that
Juice
thing.
really
gonna
happened.
give you
Yo,
what
it
your
really happened.
body, what your smell, what your sight need, and give you what your
Uh,
body need. Mark gonna give you straight what your body need. That's it. Fuck the soul. You know? Are
I'm
they?
doing
They want to
souls
know, are
too,
y'all
man. I'm
single?
doing souls.
Juice is single. X, are you single?
Doing souls. Wow.
They
What?
asking.
They ask you what the fuck. So, to get that answers, that content, rock with us. Continue to rock with us. Talking and Talk Official Podcast. Get your answers exclusively. Whether you watching content, you tapping in, you DMing, you doing whatever. Tap in with us. You know what I mean? Or they single. Eh,
I'm single.
they
Yeah.
can't do the chat.
I come get this motherfucking chocolate. You see this shit on the camera?
That
Yeah.
nigga say, get the shot. Hey,
I got my
hey,
shorts
sit
on.
down, man.
Juice
You
is
Hey,
see
sit
all the
single.
down.
shorts?
What you
I
doing?
got my
Hey, sit
shorts on.
down. What you
I got
doing?
my shorts on.
Hey,
You know
sit
what these
down.
shorts
Hey,
mean?
cover up
You
your
know what
tan,
these shorts
man.
mean?
Cover up the tan. What you doing, man? Say, nothing wrong. Anyway,
Period.
anyway. So
All
even
right,
if you
guys.
want to
So
know
you
the
know, like
answer
I
to the
said,
question, you gotta continue to rock with
it's,
us,
look,
lock
hold
Let
on.
me
in.
show you.
There
Yeah,
it is, the Nike
you
shorts.
gotta
When
put
I'm
in
wearing
work for
these
that.
shorts
Hey,
on,
don't
you know
show the
what it is.
check. What is we doing? We ain't showing. What is we doing?
All right. So
Let you
look, we'll
know.
catch y'all later. We gotta make sure she get all of this content. And I gotta eat some food, man.
Yeah,
I haven't been eating
that
all
is
day.
really
So
pushing.
all right, guys, peace.
They on you hard.
All
Stay
right.
pushing.
We
Stay
might go back
pushing.
live at midnight. I need like 2 minutes. All right,
Come,
guys. I'll
come
catch y'all
for
later.
live. Yeah.
All right.